Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgazzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
The city of winners, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Agree and Disagree, only on A2D Radio. We're live from the BMW of Atlantic City Studios. BMW of Atlantic City, right off exit 17 of the Parkway. Find them online, BMW of AtlanticCity.com. Tom Arnone, Nick Delgazzo, Brian Wilson, Robbie Pove on the ones and twos. Every Sunday, we're brought to you by our certified public accountant. It is tax season. Make them yours. Find them on the web, GibsonMayor.com. Later on in the show, we'll talk a little bit about the Philadelphia Eagles. And the next guy to be traded, the next guy to be cut. We'll break all that down. Nick Foles do $5 million next week. We got to talk about that as well. Flyers, positives and negatives right now. We'll dive into that as the playoffs get closer here. Hockey season. Sixers go up to Brooklyn tonight in a huge game to me because you got beat there in a bad loss earlier on in the season. You've had 2 nights off now. JoJo should be fresher. I expect a dominating performance out of Sixers. We'll talk a little 10-9-8, where they stand in the playoffs, all that. We got a big fish, baby. We got a big pull in the top of the rotation to go with a puppy and Nola. Let's go. Jake Arrieta, 3 years, $75 million, and he's already confirmed, and this isn't reported, this is confirmed, already did 25 sets with Kapler as soon as he walked into the facility. Let's go. And it might have been other workouts.
Just doing
crunches.
Just doing crunches.
It was 2,000 crunches as
screaming.
reported by Jim Salisbury. 2 million crunches were done on a Skype call. All right.
Did the beard grow back? Has anybody seen him since? Because he shaved it. No, I'm just saying. I didn't know if he's became the beard again.
I hope so.
He
better be.
After they lost last year.
We don't want the Oriole.
Don't
want the Oriole.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
Don't change what works. You know what I mean? If like you just has a big year this year, you better not shave that bitch. You know what I mean? Like you keep it on. You rock it. You know what I'm saying?
We don't want Baltimore Arrieta.
No.
All right.
We want Chicago Arrieta.
But our poll question and the topic at hand, it is Selection Sunday, baby. It is March Madness officially upon us in terms of the bracket style. And our poll question brought to you by Scanzano Sports. Find them on the web, scanzanosports.com. Which number 1 seed will go the furthest? Not who's going to win it all. Who goes the furthest? Nova, Virginia, Kansas, Xavier. Let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. A2D Radio is where you can find us. And listen, it's not just whatever questions you got. You got something else? We'll talk about it. We're going to answer it. We're going to get to all your comments, concerns over on Facebook, YouTube, the whole 9. Gentlemen, let's start with the poll. Actually, let's get to the little family, and then we'll get right into the poll because people are already hot in.
What up?
Family's in.
Family talk. Pop Mondes. What up, fellas? What up, Pop?
What up, Pop?
Deion Brown. What up, fellow world champions? Let's talk about it. What up, Deion? Oh, it feels good to say it, doesn't it? It still feels good. It's never going to stop feeling good off the tongue.
It's going to feel good forever.
Never going to stop feeling good. Sean Spielman,
good.
let's fucking go. Ring the bell. Spiels is jacked up. It's where he's on the family table.
He's back.
Yeah, Sixers.
He's back. He's out of the kiddie table.
Sixers, Spells, he's back.
Spells, what up, Spells?
He's back. Ralphie D, how about them Spartans?
No one cares.
Yeah, I looked at you. James Wilder, holla. What up, James? Frank Desby, looking at the
James.
brackets, Nova looks like they are going the furthest in the tourney. So Frank already looking at brackets, saying Nova, in his opinion, goes the furthest. Fran Fortino,
I think
what
Nova's
up?
in a
What
tough
up,
bracket
Fran?
side,
Yeah.
actually.
Mr. Wilson?
West Virginia's pretty damn good,
Yeah,
Frankie.
really tough. But I mean, Nova should lack of big man could hurt them. We're gonna get into this more, but lack of big man is like they're only. Besides that, they are.
Well, isn't that their MO?
They're electric though.
Yeah.
They're electric.
Isn't that their MO? I mean, they never have that big man that you need. They never have, they're all guard play.
There's no room in the city for another big man.
No, JoJo ain't having that. They ain't open arms here.
One man
Nova's
town.
not in Philly.
Fran Fortino, Mr. Wilson, and Arnone, let's hear about some topics. Labide, Arietta. Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Arietta. James Wilder, Arietta, guys are jacked. Mataraki, it's Nova. Like it or not, all 4 number ones have the potential to be upset before the Elite Eight. But VU, in my opinion, has the easiest bracket. So Mike's saying Virginia to him has the easiest
they
bracket.
should.
And they should.
I thought he said no, but yeah, Virginia, yeah, absolutely.
Let's go, James Wilder. He also says Arietta tanned his sack on the way over. That's also been reported.
Probably true.
Rob Aldsberger, I agree. It's Nova.
I think Mike said Nova.
No, I think he was responding to Frank saying the easiest bracket was Nova. Easiest run-through was Nova. And Mike was saying, it's not Nova.
Gotcha.
And he was saying that Virginia to him has the easiest bracket. I think he was responding to Frank. I don't know. We'll get confirmation.
Right.
We'll get dive
Talk
in.
amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm not a Nova fan, so talk amongst yourselves.
We'll be over here.
We're here.
We're in the studio.
If you guys want to, we're here. We're around.
You want to throw some our way? We'll take them.
We're around the block. Knock, knock. Deion Brown. I like Nova in Kansas. Me too.
Kansas is playing good ball.
You cannot not like Kansas.
They were struggling for a little bit. They're playing good ball right now.
That's a team that you look
Ozabuki
at.
should be back. I mean, they won the Big 12 without their big man, but he should be back.
Rob says Nova, Virginia, UNC, Michigan State. I guess that's his final 4. Ralphie D. Syracuse is one and done anyway. So
We got in. That's all that matters, Ralph. Go talk to Izzo, dude. You guys got issues coming. So
Dan Bakley.
I wouldn't talk to me. You guys got issues. The Bruns.
Death
Syracuse.
penalty!
Dan Bakley saying Syracuse shouldn't be in the tourney.
That's fine. They are in though. So what are you gonna do?
Next year. Save that argument for somebody else.
No one cares.
It's okay.
And last year they didn't get in. They probably should have got in. So
Yeah,
that's how,
I agree.
That's how
It
it
all
works.
equals out.
That's how it works. So to the poll question, which number 1 will go to furthest? Gentlemen, who wants to get a party started?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm a Syracuse fan. Everyone knows that, but I don't think. I think Virginia and Nova both go to the Final Four. I really do. I just think Virginia. They've had some really good teams the last 5-6 years, right? But this might be their most complete team. They got a lot of shooting. They got some young athletic guys. They play amazing defense, like they
I was
always
just going to
play.
say, they're usually
Amazing
their MO
defense.
is they're offensively challenged,
Yes.
and they always glove it up. I mean, so
Yeah.
that's not an
No,
issue.
they play.
You know what I
They
mean?
play
But-
great D.
But they
Oh
got,
yeah,
they got some shooters more than they used to.
they're
in the
Ozzie
past.
Smith out there.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I
Not
noticed
a
that
lot of
last night.
offense with
I
the
noticed
Oz.
that last night. UNC is a good basketball team
Yeah.
still, and their defense is smothering. I mean, they smother everybody, but their offense looked different. I mean, look
Well,
at
they
it.
got
A lot of
they
guys
got
can get
some
their own
shooters.
shots.
They got some shooters.
I mean, they move off the ball so well. That whole
Guy
team
kid's
does.
pretty
Kyle
good.
Guy
Guy
can
kid's
shoot.
pretty good, yeah.
The point guard is just a solid playmaker.
Yeah.
I don't know his fucking
They're just
name,
not the sexy
but
pick. They're like the
They're not.
Spurs.
They're not.
of the
But guess what,
NCAA,
though?
Except
I-
without winning. You know
I
what
think this is the final. They're going to take that next step this year and make the Final Four. They probably should have 2 years ago. Syracuse upset them in the Elite Eight. That game was crazy, but we had no business beating them that year.
Yeah, no, I
Malachi
don't-
Richardson went nuts. But I think they make the Final Four. But I also think Nova, watching Nova play, they're probably the most talented team. Like if you wanted for me to pick a champion, I would never pick Nova because I hate Villanova. But I think Nova is the best team. But everyone can lose. You never know what's going to happen. But I think they're the best team. The lack of big man is their only factor that could really hurt them.
And
That's
the two speed bumps I look at have monster big men. And in that side, West Virginia's pretty damn good. We know what happens with Huggy Bear and stuff.
they-
but-
and
but
they'll glove it up- and they'll glove it up on you,
They press
too.
the shit out of you.
And
all
they'll glove you up.
And they got a huge big man and just an absolute eraser, all right, on the inside. But down bottom, Purdue. Don't sleep on Purdue. Purdue was the number 1 seed a couple weeks ago, and they just slightly
they got a
stubbed
big
their toe a little bit.
7-footer.
But Haas is a dangerous man down there.
Oklahoma made
and
it.
they got the Edwards buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
they-
disgusting.
It's because they love Trae Young. Everyone's been jerking off
2
Trae
and
Young.
8. 2 and 8 down the stretch. Never happened. Never a team with that record down the stretch, has never made it in the NCAA tournament.
I thought I was reading they were out. I thought we were
Oak State.
I read it wrong.
Because everyone's been taking Trae Young to the face for months now because he was scoring and assisting so well, and then he played absolute like shit the last month, but they still put him in
the kid
anyway.
takes shots from like half court. It's disgusting. But Lenny says he likes Arizona. I like Arizona too.
Arizona's playing really good
said,
ball
Tommy,
now.
he said,
DeAndre
you gotta
Ayton
love,
is a monster.
You got to love a team with paid players and a mob boss coach. You got to. How can you not?
That is true.
How can you not?
It might get removed if they win it all. It might get removed in like a year or two. But
I picked him a couple weeks ago, and then all the shit broke out, and I was like, damn.
Dan Bakley thinks Gonzaga should be a 2 seed. Robert said you're smoking something. They are what they are.
I think Gonzaga is.
So
I don't think there's.
Wanted to bring it to you guys.
I don't think Gonzaga is as talented this year.
No, they're talking amongst themselves.
Yeah,
we told them
they're
to.
talking amongst themselves.
They're listening.
They're bringing it back to the family now. So, but I think I don't know. I don't think Gonzaga is as talented this year as they have been in prior years. So, but they're a good squad.
Sixers JT on the
I don't
YouTube.
see them going past Sweet 16.
He says Nova and Xavier will go the furthest, in his opinion.
I was going to tell you that I know for a fact that Xavier probably wouldn't go as far.
He's got
That's the one I could give you. Now, listen, they're a good basketball team.
But I don't think they're good enough.
I think they just landed there in the right spot. I
Yeah.
mean, they did enough body of work during the year to lead, and nobody else, leapfrogged them. You know what I mean?
True.
If UNC had won the ACC, I think they would have grabbed it.
Yeah, true.
Sixers JT, great question.
But
we'll talk
Xavier's
about
a
that.
Good club. I mean, they got senior leaderships. Blewett. Trayvon Blewett's a good player.
Trayvon Blewett, yeah,
Special
really good player. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens with Xavier.
Yeah.
They seem to have a couple tough ones in their side too. I think so.
Yeah, I just have to look. Yeah, I have to look at it again.
I'm going to say that Nova and Virginia both make the Final Four. You'll have to listen. You'll have to continue to listen to who I think wins it.
Doug Zeke, what up, fam? Nova, baby. He's all jazz Nova. He's Nova'd up.
Michigan's on Xavier's side. Michigan is
rolling
right now.
Very dangerous.
So
inside, outside, tough team.
Very dangerous team, that Michigan team.
Yep.
Sixers JT, we'll get to that question when we talk Phils.
They rolled right through them. Ralphie's Sparties.
Ideal rotation. We'll talk about that when we get to Arietta and the Phillies in a few. Daniel, where are we at? James Wilder's telling Mike Parker to shut up and enjoy the ride, Mike, and take notes. Which is a classic comment.
I don't know what Mike's saying, but how did Tiger play today?
Oh.
Mike, because this morning I know you were on your knees, but what happened? Okay, because what's happened is what's happened for the last decade. He just comes up short.
James Wilder says there are 2 shows, one amongst the fam and the one on the camera.
From the waist up, he comes up short.
Yeah. The problem was he never should have got married. He should have just been slinging dick to all these whores that were welcome to take it, and then he was playing great golf. Yeah. And then gets married. See what happens. Another reason the woman
we talk about Arietta.
Would kill you.
We talk about Arietta and the beard, right? Well, it's the same thing with Tiger. Don't stop slaying.
Yeah, what are you
know
doing?
What I mean, you're slaying.
What are you doing?
And you're working and you're winning tournaments. Don't stop what you're doing.
A little stank on your
Dude,
hang low.
You don't fucking change anything up when you don't fuck with a winning streak. Come on now. That's on him.
Yeah, you do.
That's on him.
You do the opposite of that. You actually build a Waffle House in your backyard.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got tons of money.
You just keep it going. You just implore whores at the Waffle House.
You put it right next to your pool house, bro, and that's it. It's just a giant fucking Waffle House.
Syrup
good, buddy.
Syrup and pussy. Win-win.
Get it scattered and smothered.
What tastes better?
Scattered, smothered, and
what
covered.
would you rather have for breakfast?
And maybe a side of waffles. And covered.
Maybe a side of waffles, a little whipped cream, chat. I mean, there's so many options. We talk about Waffle House and whores.
You ever been to
Waffle
House?
That's a win-win.
You ever been to a Waffle House?
Come on.
It's like a whore house.
First off, it's a
Have
great
you
place.
met a Waffle House waitress? Have you met one?
If I drive down south from our house, I'm hitting a Waffle House. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed.
Yeah. Lenny says slinging.
You can't stand it. Can't stand it, though.
Lenny says slinging dick at Perkins. And Bob's big boy like a motherfucker. Mike's talking Tiger. I'm avoiding golf, Mike. I'm avoiding golf right now. I'm staying away from golf. But Sixers JT, we'll talk about the rotation.
Tell me win a tournament, then you can come talk to me about Tiger. I don't care. Win a tournament.
Yep.
Wills, who's going the furthest?
I told you. I think Nova and Virginia both go to Final Four.
Sweeps?
Kansas for me. Just down bottom. I mean, Dukies are down bottom. So they could have a little collision course down there, right there. Yeah.
Devontae Graham, right?
Yeah, he's special. And like I said, I think Azubuike should be coming back.
Yeah.
They ran right through the Big 12 without him. So.
Yeah, it was impressive actually. Big 12, I thought was a lot tougher this year, but they did run right through that tournament.
Well, you hit it right on the head. That's the reputation they got, and that's why Squidville, Oklahoma got in. You know what I mean?
Because their reputation is they're
Texas
so good.
Texas got in,
but
right? They're going with teams that have stars.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba, nice player for Texas, but Texas stinks. Cut it out. All right, we know what Shaka Smart can do, and he has to get his chance.
It's because they
love
love
his mark
Shaka.
He's got to get his chance to put his handprint on it. But I mean, come on, they don't deserve it to be in. It is what it is. USC probably should be the ones that.
I'm not going to
biggest
complain because Syracuse got in, and I'm the biggest Syracuse fan you'll meet, and I didn't think they deserved to get in, so I'm fine with it.
Yep.
We got to play on fucking Wednesday night, but whatever. I'm fine with it.
No, I hope you get another game.
Arizona
Bobby
State,
Hurley?
Bobby Hurley can eat a dick. Let's go. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck you, Trey Holder.
Eat a dick, Bobby.
You have to fucking, Trey Holder, have a little taste of this matchup zone, buddy.
I like playing teams like out west that don't see our zone.
Absolutely. Good luck.
That means we make shots, we win, because they're going to have trouble with the zone.
Yeah.
They always do.
I'm going to take Virginia going the furthest.
They're damn good.
Yep.
We'll go with the overall number 1. Go deep. Defense wins.
No, absolutely. That's a good squad.
Ty Jerome is the point guard's name, by the way. That's what I couldn't think of. Kyle Guy, Ty Jerome. They make
down
good
there.
plays.
Cincinnati's down there.
Cincinnati, you know what? Cincinnati is an enigma to me. Some games they look amazing, and in other games you're like, how does this team win games?
Yeah.
Today was one of those. Somehow they still won against Houston by 1 point today, but they look like shit in that game. I couldn't even watch the game. I turned it off. It was terrible.
So let me ask you this one. Give me 2 Cinderellas.
I was hoping to be the only Wildcats guy. Then fucking our boy Lenny chimed in. Your dynamite dropping out of you.
I was going to be the Wildcat guy. I was big on him last year. I was, I liked Trier a lot last year. He struggled this year, but I like him.
He's been because of his everything he's dealt
Yeah.
with. You know what I mean? Like, the NCAA screwed him out of a couple games. You know what I mean? That shit was from, like we talked about, the size of a sand
What did Michigan
morsel.
get?
There are 3.
3?
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen an actual bracket
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, I know. There are 3 on the Xavier side.
Because they were just naming like the guys that got in without showing the fucking bracket.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
They would have to play UNC. They got Montana first. And,
Montana.
UNC would have to get by Providence or A&M, which I assume they would. So it should be UNC, Michigan, down there, up top.
It's a tough one.
Xavier.
That's a tough one for Michigan, but I don't know. I actually like Michigan. That's not that much of a up, but I think Michigan could have a Final Four run in them possibly. As there are 3 in Xavier's side, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I might take Michigan to make the Final Four in that side. So that's kind of a run, but I don't know. As of I wanted to see it. Like I don't know what the seeds. I didn't see the seeds. All I saw were the teams that got in. But like I like Buffalo. I don't know who Buffalo's playing. Buffalo's a tough out. Okay, they're like probably a 12 or 13 seed. I'm trying to think of like double-digit seeds that I think. Buffalo plays Arizona.
4-13.
Oh, that's a terrible matchup for Buffalo. Fuck. Never mind. Don't take Buffalo. But Buffalo is a good team, though. But the Bonnies get in?
Yes. Well, they have the playing game before us.
Oh, do they?
Against UCLA.
Okay. Well, the Bonnies are tough if they
Walton
beat UCLA.
will be stoned out of his fucking mind.
Hope they got Bill Cole on that.
Bonnies are a good little team.
Bonnies
Davidson's
are tough.
playing well
Davidson's
right now.
playing very well.
That's a 5-12. That's but I don't expect them to do much noise after that. But they can bring down Kentucky. That's a
Are they playing Kentucky?
Talented team, yeah. 5-12.
Kentucky's playing well too.
They are. I know.
Kentucky got a 5. Okay, Kentucky could make a run. Who's the one in their side?
UVA.
Oh, okay, never mind. But Kentucky could win a couple games. I think they're playing well. I don't know. I got to look at the actual bracket.
I'd say West Virginia at a 5. If you're going to ask me, not hold my feet to it. I mean, you're asking me a great question. At a 5, that's on the Villanova side, so they should, they should see Villanova, and I expect a great game. But I think they can, if they get through that hurdle, then they're fine. Then the road's clear until the bottom.
Chris has Providence 10. He thinks Providence, number 10 seed, can make a little run.
Ed Cooley.
The
back of his head's terrible to look at.
Frank Vespi says
but
Marshall.
Solid coach, solid team.
Marshall, 13 seed.
We are
being a Cinderella.
We are. Little Marshall action.
They play Wichita State.
Oh, Wichita State's tough.
Perennially, for sure. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, so they're 2 10 or higher's. That guy's talking. What about a 10 or higher? Do you guys say?
10 or higher. Okay. So the 10s.
Loyola Chicago is tough. They got a really good scorer on their team. They're in 11, but Miami's good, man. Let's see here. There's always going to be. There's probably going to be a 12 that wins. There'll probably be a 13 that wins. That always happens. Okay, so I'm going to take Syracuse winning over TCU.
There's your 11.
There we go. There's an 11 for you.
All right. Just give me one each.
But, oh, wow. Kansas has to play. Penn got a 16, huh? Penn's tough, man. I can't believe they got a 16. I'd love to see Penn give Kansas a game. That would be spectacular.
Second year in a row that the Ivy finally came back in the
I got Butler as a 10.
semi-Stone Age.
I got Butler as a 10 over over Arkansas.
Always tough. Where we
Are you
got?
looking for an upset, or are you just looking for?
I'm just looking for a 10 or higher that can win a couple
there's
games.
There's always
always
a fucking,
somebody.
I didn't know if you were looking for a run or just win.
There's a run.
let's
Just
go.
maybe a run or just
name a double-digit seed that's going to win.
they can get to maybe.
There's always going to be fucking 6 that win.
Give me a
in the opening
double-digit
round.
seed.
Probably.
Let me rephrase. Give me a
Or at least
double-digit
3.
seed that gets to the Sweet 16.
Okay.
Give me Give me one double-digit that you can
Syracuse.
see. That's all. Not asking for a
Let's
lot.
go.
San Diego
that's,
State.
That's,
San Diego
that's a
State.
pure heart bet, of course. But
Of course, they'd have to play Michigan, so that's. But I'll throw them out there.
So I asked everybody who they taking to win it all. Dawn says Nova takes it all. Robert says Wichita is long and can defend. Good guards. Marshall has no shot. And then he goes, Syracuse sucks.
that's fine.
Lenny's saying Zona for the win. I'm right with Lenny on that, man. I'm not even taking a 1 to win it all. If you're asking me who wins it all, to me, I'm going to take Arizona. I'm going to take a little bit of a scandal, and then, boom, they win it all.
Be careful with that Buffalo. Be careful with that Buffalo opener.
Where's that bracket played at?
What, Arizona?
Yeah, where's
New
that?
Mexico State's at 12. I think they can win 2 games. Clemson does nothing for me. Zero.
Arizona's in Virginia's side, too.
And
That's
then
tough.
they would play Auburn if Auburn can survive Charleston, which is another 4-13. So look for on that side right there. I mean, that looks like a little chaos to me. Could possibly chaos. Mexico State has dominated their conference, over the last 10 years. They're a tough out.
Dion says Baylor could be a problem as a dark horse team.
Baylor's not bad.
Where are they?
Where are they? Are they even in?
I believe he could be cracking jokes. So Baylor.
I would hope so.
They're in the NIT. They can win the NIT.
You know what? So Nevada and Texas is a matchup. Nevada. See, I don't know what about. See, you're saying
like
that
Nevada.
you don't know that Texas should have got in. I think Texas might beat Nevada. Texas is a 10. Nevada. I watched Nevada twice this year, just because I probably bet them at that time.
Dion says, no, sorry, Baylor got snubbed. My bad.
But Nevada, I don't know. Nevada's not bad, but Texas, Mo Bamba's playing. Texas,
he's an issue.
I mean, he's a problem.
Yeah, Nevada doesn't have a monster guy in the middle. They got 2 twins that play well, and they could shoot it.
Dawn, I just read that.
Kerrigan.
I just read that Nova takes it all. I read it. I saw it.
Got your shot out.
Yeah, no, she was just saying, what the fuck? Am I not getting on your feet? Starting to piss me off. She was commenting. I thought, sometimes you quick off, come back in. But no,
Jesus.
she said
Spicy.
she has Nova winning it all.
Let's relax, huh?
Rob says, Arizona, good pick, Tom. Best player in the country and very talented. And then he says, Baylor's not even in. Crying faces.
DeAndre Ayton is he's probably the best player in the country, I would say.
But
he's a monster.
I loved Trier a lot last year, and I just feel like he's never reached his full potential. And
he struggled a little bit.
If he
this
can
year.
figure it out a little bit, he's a dangerous player too.
Well,
Long, athletic, can do a lot of things.
They got 2 twin towers. I mean, as much as Ayton is awesome, Ristic's just as not just as good. Ristic's good too.
Yeah.
There's another guy that's near 7 foot. They got Raleigh Hawkins is an absolute Kobe stopper, and he can score the basketball a little bit, but he's a tremendous defensive player. I love Arizona. I picked him months ago.
I think Auburn's going to lose in the first round.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
Is that Charleston? Is that who that is?
That's who
I
that
like
is.
Charleston over Auburn. Auburn, I don't like Auburn.
Fraudzilla.
I don't like their fucking coach, Frank Martin. Never liked him.
No, it's Bruce
Didn't-
Pearl.
Oh, is it Bruce Pearl? Yeah. Oh, I do like Bruce Pearl. Where the fuck is Frank Martin at?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Hate South Carolina.
Hate the face.
I never liked Frank Martin when he was at Kansas State. I didn't like him. Don't like that fucking guy. Something about him I don't like. It rubs me the wrong way. I don't like him. I do like Bruce Pearl. Fuck. I'm still taking Charleston over Auburn though. I like Bruce Pearl.
Dan Bakley says Kentucky will beat Zona in the second round. Calling it now.
Kentucky is playing good ball right now.
Yes, they are.
And they're always
Kids
loaded
are
with
figuring
talent. You know they got a ton of talent.
Yeah, kids are figuring it out a little bit. They buy into, what Cal's selling. So.
Yeah.
Chrome.
Still hate that cat.
Chrome.
Fam,
Romer.
I'm ready for Nova to give us another day on Broad Street. I wouldn't go, though, Chrome.
Put your Sperry's
Yeah,
away.
come on.
Have a great show,
Put
fellas.
your Sperry's away, Cromer.
And then he goes, #Fire Matheny. Yeah, I wouldn't go, Chrome. I didn't go last time. I refuse to go for college sports. I'm a grown-up.
First off,
I go for the
Villanova's
major.
not even in Philadelphia. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. It's 20 minutes outside the city. I live in Jersey. I live way closer than Villanova does to Philadelphia. Way closer.
Dan says Kentucky will beat Zona in the second round, calling it now. And Rob says Kentucky not beating Zona. Not typical Calipari team, very young and inexperienced.
Yeah, very young.
They are very well. They're
always young.
They're always they're young every year because 4 guys go pro that are freshmen, which sucks. But that's how he recruits. So it's on him.
Yeah, a couple jabronis make it to like junior, senior year.
Yeah,
just to
the
fill in the pieces.
The two that didn't get playing time as freshmen make it to their juniors.
Yeah. 4 guys go in the first round, and the other 2 guys stay for a couple years. So.
Sixer JT saying Providence.
Providence a dark horse. I mean,
they beat Xavier twice this year.
Providence. Listen. Ed Cooley is a good coach.
Yeah, tremendous coach.
Yeah, I mean, I already said that just as long as they don't have the camera behind him. I mean, Ed Cooley's a good coach. Providence plays hard, and they seem to always rise to their opponent. Like you said, they beat Xavier twice, right? Mm-hmm. They almost beat Nova just the other day. They went to overtime. So I think Providence is definitely tough. What do they get? Like a
10.
They got 10. They're definitely tough. They're a tough out. For sure.
Mike Parker, I love another
UNC
Nova rematch, and I'll scream in
I
front
think
of
the
my
Big 12
wife.
stinks.
I'll scream in front of my wife's whole family, all Heels fans, if that can happen. Yeah,
there you go.
He's down in the Carolinas, so you know what I mean. He's right in the enemy territory down there. So
he must have
had
a good one a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's what he said. He wants
the
the rematch.
Could you imagine
if
he's standing there in front of Mike? See, Mike, as long as we're not talking golf, we're here. You know, all right. But listen, if he's standing in front of all them UNC fans after they just buried the double clutch 3 to tie it, and they're probably all going nuts, and then Nova hits it to win it. Could you imagine? The heartbreak with him going ecstatic would be it's gold. That's just gold.
Trailer.
I'm not even a Nova guy. That's gold.
Beware the trailer.
That's one of the best.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God! Yeah, that title game might be the best title game ever. Marcus Page hits that double clutch, and it was his name Chris Jenkins. Is that his name? Look at this kid's got names.
Archie left it to him. Little trailer. Boom.
I liked Arch still.
Archie Iacchino. Yeah, I mean, played here for a decade.
Yeah.
How can't you like him? I swear to God, he was on the team for fucking 9 years.
There's certain guys that could be the all-century team. Like, they
Yeah.
literally
They
played
played
100
for the
years.
whole
Like
year.
him, Perry Ellis.
Oh.
Perry Ellis is like fucking 55.
Perry Ellis. He was wearing
kid.
Perry Ellis when he first started playing. Not fucking 96. He was rocking Perry Ellis when he first started at Kansas. Hold on. How about?
Motherfuckers still
Wait,
here?
how about? Oh my God, there were some great ones. There's some back in the day. The dude, fucking point guard for Pittsburgh, Levance Fields. He played there for a decade for sure. Oh my God, I'm gonna fuck his name up. Jared Dudley, Boston College, played 4 years in the Big East, and then they moved to ACC, and they pretended he was a freshman again. Played 4 years in the ACC. Jared Dudley played 9 years in fucking BC. I don't know how it's done.
His dreads played 4, and he played 4.
Oh, that's great.
Searching for myself on YouTube, UVA. Did you find yourself?
It's very important.
Terrible name. Virginia's good, though. You're right. Amazing defensive team. Their games are tough to watch.
Mike says, he's like, in front of her family, everyone went jaws to the floor, and I'm like, yeah.
I would have been going a little more than yeah.
Well, it's a cap, so. Rob says, go Heels. I would like a rematch in final versus Nova. So I guess Rob's a UNC guy. Not that Rob.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, Nova's
not the stove.
I don't know. UNC has been playing well this past week. They played well in the tournament up until they lost to Virginia, and Virginia's extremely good. Everyone knows that. So we'll see. Nova's not bad. I mean, Nova or UNC could definitely make a run. I wouldn't be that shocked, but they're not as talented as they have been in the past.
Yep.
Fair. We're going to get to some Phils on the docket, too. We got Eagles on the docket.
Arietta.
We got Sixers coming up at 7:30 on the docket. And we got some Flyers coming up on the docket. And we got 5 questions with the Pove. Again.
On the stove?
On the stove. And guess what that's on? That's on the docket.
It's also on the docket.
So there's some docket things going on here. A lot of things docketed. So Rob says, Tom, I need an ATD bombshell for the day. Come on, I know. I've been working. I had to worry about ATD.
Aunt J. Utgard, look her up.
I'll get her. I'll get you 2 tonight. Don't worry.
Aunt J. Utgard. I know, crazy name.
Doesn't matter.
ANTJE. Just look that up. She'll pop up.
Some of the craziest names are the best ones. So Mike Park says, we still after Cobb or Lynn or what? Well, Lynn signed with the Twins last night.
Yeah, Lance signed.
But Cobb's still out there. I would love to be in the running for Cobb, too.
Cobb salad?
Yeah.
Nice little Cobb salad?
No problem. A little ranch.
Everybody likes a little Cobb? No? Nice hard-boiled egg in there?
He's still out there. Yep, absolutely.
What, who did Moose sign with? Back with KC?
Yeah, 1 year.
Did he? Okay. I saw that he got signed.
It was like 5.5.
I like that
Moose.
Moose.
Something like that, right?
Moose had a good fucking year last year.
Yeah, big year.
Really good.
Surprised he couldn't
there
get
was a lot of homers last year hitting the league.
38. Yeah, 38. I
I'm
couldn't
saying,
believe it.
Just throughout the league, there was a fucking monster amount of homers.
Most in the history.
Ever, right? Yeah. That's what I thought.
I just couldn't believe he hit 38.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he hit 38?
There's a bunch of guys that hit a ton last year you wouldn't even expect.
And then he's like 5.5, 1 year, 5.5 million. I'm like, 5.5 million? Like 38 home runs?
Dude.
You bet like 280?
All these guys went all in, dude, and they crapped out. I mean, Lance Lynn cost himself like $17 million.
What do you get, 1 year 12 with the Twins,
yeah,
right?
1 year 12.
1 year 12, and that sort of set up a bar for Arietta, too.
I mean, Arietta, what? He got paid, you know? That's fine. You better listen. Should I go into this right now?
That's a lot of
I want
yoga.
to talk about Arietta.
That's a lot of yoga pants.
Oh, it definitely is.
So.
No, we can circle back to the 20 stuff, but let's keep running down the docket. It's
So,
fine.
okay, bottom line is for me, I love the Arietta signing. We kept it to 3 years, which we were saying, you know, we wanted to keep it 2 to 3. We didn't want to go past that because, I mean, his velo's been down. For 2 years, he's thrown a shit ton of innings for the last 3 years. He just has. But he's been healthy. Okay, he was their horse, right? And the dude's a Cy Young winner. And he's a health nut, workout freak. So hopefully some of that rubs off on the younger guys. And he's got Capper doing crunches with him now. They're probably gonna be screaming at each other.
A lot of screaming.
Like we were talking about earlier, like the fucking American Psycho scene, where they're just doing them together, watching baseball games.
Looking at himself in the mirror.
Yeah, I know, right? But I mean, I would sign him strictly on the fact of this team, this staff, this young staff needed a leader. Okay, and he comes in, he becomes leader of the staff, becomes the ace, right? And we got the young ace behind him in Nola, and so just on that alone, I would have signed him. So whatever he gives me is bonus, and I think he can still be a 15-win guy next 2 years, definitely. So let's go. It's a good move for us, and it puts us as, hey, you're in contention now to maybe make a wild card.
That's exactly what it did.
Absolutely.
It's exactly what it did. You don't know what you have after one. You know one's legitimate. You know one's sort of figured it out in NOLA, and you're excited about that. But you need two to be able to compete. If that's what you're trying to do, right? If you want to win 60-something games again, go out with one.
Well, you need three, really.
And let the other four get their doors blown off,
two,
right?
For sure.
But you listen. Maybe you can find the three and lightning the bottle out of some of these 6 other ones.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but I need two that I know sort of what their MO is and what they got. And right now I feel like I'm comfortable now with the two. And now when you talk about that second wild card, now it's realistic because I think we all feel like they're going to hit. You know what I mean? And not so much that they're all power guys. I think they're all really good hitters.
We're
and
young.
I think
we're
that's
young and we're –
what's good about this line. We talked about a lot of home runs hit last year. You know, this team hit the ball well, these young guys. It wasn't so much even the power. I know Hoskins hit, 17 and 50. But besides him, Williams just hit the ball well. Other guys just hit the ball well. So that's exciting. But – this really puts you in contention for that second wild card, and it makes you legit.
I mean, now does this allow Scotty Jetpacks to break camp? Did they say, hey, we're throwing caution to the wind? I know how we feel about him, and talent-wise, I know the talent-wise. I'm saying take the business part out of it.
They're not going.
You went for it. You're going going for it right now with this signing. You don't sign Arietta just to fucking win 70 games and just fucking a guy to go every 5th day. You obviously feel like you have, you're ready to take that run. So
Well, JP said something
the best guys
interesting.
in your organization should play. I mean, I know, we say that.
Listen,
right?
I'm 100% with you. It's not because of the business decision and you get to save that arbitration year. He won't be up till June. I think it's guaranteed he won't be up till June. Now, he should be up as soon as we know that thing's passed. He should be up though, and starting because the dude's awesome.
Yeah, he really is.
Dude's awesome.
Phillies on MLB Network last night. Reynolds was talking with JP, and he said, "Who impressed you the most this spring so far?" And you'd think, he would go with a veteran guy, or he would go, with somebody that, maybe a Santana's the way he goes about his business. Guy he went with, Scotty Jetpack. So I mean, that's your starting shortstop now, almost making a case on national network, which is 30 days. People watch, they tune in for the Phillies, saying, "Hey, Scotty's impressed me the most."
Because Scotty Jetpack's a fucking stud. That's why.
He's a pimp.
He's a fucking stud. I told you. I've been trying to find a way to get Franco out of town. I want Jetpacks there. I want him playing. I want him to start in opening day. It's not going to happen, but I want it to happen.
Absolutely. That's terrible.
But now, okay, Secretary JT was asking, what do you think the potential starting rotation is now that you added Arrieta?
I think it's definitely Arrieta, Nola, Eichhoff, 1, 2, 3.
Velasquez.
And then Velasquez 4, and then the fifth guy is, it's who wins between Pivetta, Lively, Leiter,
Thompson.
Thompson.
It's a steel cage match right now going on.
And
how's Thompson pitched this spring?
In my opinion, the guys that's pitched the best is Leiter. And Pivetta and Thompson and Lively probably all have better stuff than Leiter. Okay? Pivetta and Thompson definitely do. Lively, another guy that's kind of a bulldog. I like Lively too. But Leiter is an absolute bulldog, doesn't have the best stuff, but goes out and he's a pitcher. Yeah. He knows how to pitch. I like Leiter a lot. And I don't, like you said, he's susceptible to long ball. I don't like him out of the pen. I would love Leiter to win the fifth. I really would. I'd love it.
Pedigree, man. I think some of that matters at this level sometimes when you're talking about a fifth starter. And I know Sweep talked about it a few weeks ago. But what he loved about him is that, he wants the ball. Eichel's a guy who wants the ball. Leiter's a guy who wants the ball. Young kid who wants the ball. As a fifth starter, I just need a guy who can give me 5-6 consistently, right? I mean, that's what I need out of the five. Out of the five.
Absolutely.
And that's a guy I believe that can do it and be healthy and get through it.
And just to take that just a step further, you want a guy that's going to compete, right? Because everybody pretty much at that level. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have, they have nothing downstairs. So you reach down and there's just nothing there. You're a Ken doll.
Just a flabby patch.
It's just a Ken. You're just a Ken doll. You know what I mean? So
Ken doll.
There's some guys that just can't help it. But for 90% of the guys, they want the ball. They just can't. Can't figure it out. They can't execute. They just. They got problems with that. So. You want a guy that's going to compete. Like that's what separates those guys that are fringe guys, the guys that are fucking relentless competitors.
I mean, you figure
cut your throat. You
figure if you got this far,
Daddy and Unc were big leaguers. Come on,
you figure if you got this far, you had that passion in you. You know what I'm saying? And for anybody, like
when you get paid, I feel like
when you're younger, like in high school and stuff, is when you see guys. There's guys that want it. And there's guys that don't want it. You know what I'm saying? That's when you see that more.
Yeah.
Like when
to get here, you have to want it.
When you get here, just to get to this level, you played so much baseball, you have to want it. But some guys,
you get paid, though.
Some guys have that. Yeah. Some
not
guys,
monster contracts.
Some guys have an extra.
Some guys, a little taste.
Well, the problem is,
but some guys have extra.
The problem is they go a little Hollywood.
You know what I mean?
They get a little Hollywood. They stop working. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The guy that wants to keep working to be great, that's the guy you want to get.
Yeah, I think they all want it, but there's guys. You're right. There's guys that want it more. You know what I mean? There's always going to be guys like that who want a little bit more. But, now this makes it real exciting. I mean, it was exciting already going in because of all the young kids and the lineup and everything like this. Now, Arrieta and, Cobb out there still. And we talk about, okay, Leiter to 5, whatever, Velasquez. You know how we all feel about Velasquez. I don't think Cobb's in the run. I don't think they make a play for Cobb just because they have so many of these young kids that they
want to get these. They want to get these guys.
They have to be up. You know what I mean? So they're in a tough spot there. So I think this is where they're at. I think this is all the moves you're going to see.
I agree.
Unless somebody goes down the next week, then you can see a Cobb jump off the board. But I think somebody else is going to be in play for Cobb now. That's just my feel. Mike Parker, Leiter calling Daddy, bouncing shit off him. No question. Chrome says, Ken Doss, # sweeps talk.
Hello, Crow.
Troy White chiming in. Rock Chalk, Jayhawk, baby. That's who he's got. Talking about who goes the furthest.
KU.
And Frank's talking in Rhode Island, a possible Cinderella.
Rhode Island's tough.
Rhode's a good team, and Dan Hurley's a tremendous young coach.
Yeah,
he's been around a while now, so I hate to use that young term.
Phil Lorenzo, go Heels.
Rhode Island,
Phil?
Rhode Island took a shit today.
Yeah, almost.
But
Robert Altsberger, need details on Arietta deal. I know 3 years, $75 million, but need some structure details. Yeah, I'll look that up for you. See if I can find something. Greg, what's up, fellas? What up, Greg?
What up?
What up?
Just getting home from dinner. Love Arietta deal. Years are perfect and money is irrelevant. Poll question, answer, I'm going Kansas. Guard play wins in March. And, yes, UVA and Nova have good guards, but also have many years of choking as well. So I'll pick Kansas, although Nova has an easy road at first glance. Mike Parker Wilson and I exchanged from earlier sums up, agree to disagree. No question. No question.
Trade haymakers?
Chrome says he has the details. Give him a minute.
Trade haymakers. I threw haymakers. I don't think he threw anything.
Another haymaker? Live looking at haymaker.
And there was one.
But it's
hey,
fine.
there was one left.
It was fine.
He had one left in the 12.
But it's agree, disagree totally. I'm right with you.
So, I mean.
I just don't. As Tiger hasn't done. Just show me. You know, you're not the greatest ever if you haven't won. If he doesn't win another tournament, then he goes 20 years without winning one. You're not the greatest ever.
So where the wins at? I know we did wins, a few weeks back, right, with Phil's. We did wins, win losses.
I might pump a couple more.
We did something like that.
I might pump a couple more on there.
Where are you at now? I mean, we got to go up a couple, right? I mean, I think I was at like 85.
I said,
which was aggressive, but you know how I roll. Sweet.
I said 70.
I'm one speed.
Yeah.
One speed.
If
Broad.
If you're
broad.
If you're not, hey, if you're nothing else, you're fucking loyal as the son of a bitch.
One speed. Broad.
You might be fucking clouded by judgment, semi-retarded, but you're loyal. All right. You're damn loyal.
I thought every bit of that, but the retard.
Guy went towards
full retard. You don't go full retard.
You never go full retard. Semi-retarded's fine. You never go full retard.
Guy went tard salad on
Never go full retard.
Oh, my God. Mike's now. Check the facts. Well, let me check the facts I gave you. He's giving me 142 straight made.
He's still giving me
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even care.
I don't even know what that means. I'm not a
I don't
golfer.
care. Win. I don't care about making cuts. No one cares about me. He made 142 straight cuts. No one cares.
Listen, Mike, I love that.
That's
your dog, though, Mike. And that's your dog, so don't run away from it. Keep coming at him.
That's fine.
Keep giving him more and try to shut the big dog down. I told you I was eating popcorn in the group. I just started eating popcorn. I'm just going to sit back. It's always me with Charles. So it's good to see somebody else, get a little heat with somebody else. You know what I mean? It's always me and Chucks. We're always agreed to
Charles
disagree.
talking about Lamar Jackson at 4. That dude's off the reservation.
I think he was talking about fourth round.
No, he wasn't. He was talking 4th overall.
Today he was saying 4th round.
He better be talking 4th round. Fucking get it. You know what? Because he read something. He said, "God, I need to get a fucking clue." That's what happened. He was like, "I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get a fucking clue." Talking about 4th overall.
4th round from the bottom.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Charles, woo. Take a step back, dude. Smell what you're shoveling. Jesus Christ. Fucking
Smell
crazy.
what you're shoveling. Classic.
And it's not snow.
No, it ain't. Definitely ain't snow.
That's great.
So Chrome said, so it's a very interesting deal. So, yeah, Chrome, okay, here we go. He's got it. 30 mil, 25 mil, 20 mil first 3 years. Arietta has an opt-out after the second year, but the Phillies can void the opt-out and extend him an additional 2 seasons at $20 million per.
No, nope, that ain't going to happen.
3 years is just
3 years is fine.
Two is tasty.
Well, he has the opt-out after the second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So.
No, it's a great deal. I mean, the deal is incredible.
You want to
walk?
What
I'm saying.
You want to take a walk? We might be there. We might be there.
First off,
you will not see him 5 years in a pinstripe.
I don't see him. His velo was down. I know he said he was doing it intentionally to throw the bats last year, but he can. That's also him shoveling something. He needs to step back and take a smell because you're not intentionally throwing slower. All right, let's relax. Yeah. Okay, so. He's 32 now. He's 32 now. He'll be 33 at some point during the year. I think, you give him 2 years, he's 35. Okay, maybe the third year he's 36, but then there's no reason to sign him anywhere past that.
Let me tell you something.
I'm happy with 2.
Let me tell you something. If the young arms ain't ready in 2 more,
we're in big trouble anyway. We're in real big trouble.
All right, you know what I mean? I mean, we
ain't winning anything then.
You're Sixto. You're Medina. Did I get him right?
Hopefully Harper's hitting homers.
You got to tear it down.
Who's the other guy? Medina? Is that who it is? Who's the other arm?
Funky Cold?
Shit.
Funky Cole Medina?
Who the hell's the other arm?
Sixto is like one of our top guys.
But our third top,
he's a triple
our prospects go Sixto, Kingery, another arm, JP, Moniak. That's the top 5. That's your top 5 for Phillies, the top prospects list.
Oh, yeah, they had 5 guys in the top 100.
Yeah, and they were the 5. So they were the 5. I think they have 6, actually. I think they said last night 6 they have. Sixto's 1. Kingery 2. Crawford. Yeah, Medina. Sorry, Adonis Medina. What's he? 21. So, I mean, I know Sixto's a baby, so he's 19.
Yeah, he's a child.
So, I mean, you got 19 and 21. So,
Sixto's got great stuff,
you expect
though.
one of them two to be good. And
Hopefully.
This isn't right because they have whoever he is as their
Yeah,
fifth. This isn't updated. But, you know, Jalen Ortiz, Hazley. But, no, on the other ones. And so, let's see MLB Top 100 because I think they have 6 I saw last night. And I'm wondering who that other 6 was. I know Crawford's in it for whatever reason. I guess just because he didn't play enough.
Might be hip hop.
It might be Alfaro. Should be Alfaro.
Yeah. Hip hop.
Where's our first one?
Right there, Sixto.
All right, so he's 25. Just keep a lookout. Kingery, okay.
35.
So he's our second. Crawford third, like I said.
37.
So this should be.
Keep going.
Let's see what else we got.
Keep it moving.
Nope,
that's an angel.
It's an angel.
That'll get Wilson pissed off.
They do have one.
That's why an angel stink.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone knows that. Adonis Medina.
Yeah.
Medina, okay. So there's 4, right? Hazley 5.
So 5.
Come on, Bo.
They just said 6 last night. The MLB Network had 6. They said there's 6.
Well, maybe they added one.
Moniak, there's 6. Let's go. Let's go. He's back. The kid's back. He's back.
We missed him.
He's sending them.
We missed Mickey.
We did miss him. Looks nothing like
Moniak.
Phillies colors. We should have messed up Kevin Maton or whatever the fuck his name is. All right, back to the fam. But no, it's just exciting. So, you know, competitive, and I think that's all we're wanting for.
We're young.
Baseball. We want some baseball. Jarrell saying no notes. What the fuck? Well, you know what I mean. I said 6, but you got to dive back in. I mean,
nobody memorizes the top 100. I mean, if you do, then you're not fucking getting laid. You're not doing nothing. So chill out on that. Yeah, it's acceptable to use the search engine once in a while.
Yeah, you're out. Everybody, you know.
If you know the top
Woo!
100, if you know the top 100 amateur baseball prospects,
Yeah.
you got too much time on your hands.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mr. No Notes attack right there. I'm pretty sure I named the fucking 6 before I went to the list. How the fuck are you? Right? I said the 6. The kid sat here, told you the 6. We wanted to cut. Because we're for the people. We don't want to fuck things up.
We're here
so what does the uncle say? Because it's a good family. The uncle says, Tommy, get into the Goog for a minute. Dive into Google. See what's real here. Okay? We thought I was wrong. We thought it was 5. Moniak fucking comes up, hits a seat in the gap, and they're 6. Let's go. 89 wins. How are you? And we're Strasburg away from taking the fucking division. Let's go. Let's go.
And Nancy Kerrigan on Strasburg from the title.
Harding. We got a
Tanya!
We'll take Kerrigan's taking
We're a Galooly away from a division title. Okay.
That's it. I know there's a lot of protests that go on in Washington. Somebody smacked Scherzer in the mouth. You know what I mean? Take a knee out. Somebody take a knee out for the family. Family talk, right? We talked to my bosses earlier when Sean Miller. Somebody
I
take
don't even
somebody
know how
out.
Scherzer's arms hasn't fallen off yet. The way he throws is so wild. He's so like the elbow just got ready to be snapped. Just snap off at some point.
Dude, he breaks,
I've been saying it's going to do it for 2 years, and he just
in slow motion.
He's
His
still
break
just the
off,
best pitcher in baseball.
dude. His slow mo break off. I know you guys know this, but his slow mo break off looks like the thing snapping.
Dude,
it looked like your arm just went
like,
oh, where'd it go? Where'd the arm go?
And he's like a fuck.
Is that an illusion?
He's like
is his elbow over here?
He's like Gumby, dude.
Joey D'Abardino telling me to calm down. Never, Joey. Okay. You know, I said on the other
Whoa,
night.
Joe.
Night,
it's his family talk, Joe.
When people
I see you walking down Kings Highway a lot. Don't make me veer the car. All right? It's his family talk.
And the pizza will not move.
The guy's right here. The guy's right here. The guy's right here. He's fine. He moves at 45 degrees. No more Joe. I mean, you know, that's all it is.
The fucking pizza don't fucking move an inch. The fucking cheese don't move.
I'll leave the box on your body.
I'll blame the dog in the street, Joe. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
One for the homie. And you know, Domino's will pay a lawsuit. We know this. We know how they work. Joey saying sarcasm. I know, we know you, Joe. We know you, babe.
Yeah.
Dawn saying it's about time for Harper to get pegged steroids. We love it, Dawn. We love it. Can anybody know a guy?
First off,
Who knows a
I
guy?
don't think he's getting pegged at all. I do think that maybe it's about time in the 8 months that we sign him, and he's in right field in CBP.
Jarrell's got a good question, and I know we got a Mets fan in the house, but he said are the Mets going to be contenders this year? It's all up to the arms.
The Mets stink.
No, I know he's going to say they stink because, listen, but real talk, if the arms are healthy,
Who?
I don't know, Syndergaard.
All of them lost their arms last year.
I think Harvey stinks to me. I'm not a Harvey guy. Who am I missing? Syndergaard, DeGrom.
Harvey's DeGrom's awesome.
Syndergaard's a pup, too.
If he's healthy.
Wheeler's good, too.
I
like Wheeler. I don't think Wheeler's bad. I like Wheeler. He's another guy banged up.
Giselle.
Wheeler's always hurt.
Jizzle.
I'm not saying he's not, but you know how it is, though. If everybody stays healthy, they can be dangerous, that rotation. Their lineup stinks.
Who's
hitting?
Who's hitting?
Jizzle stinks.
Bruce and a bunch of guys.
Play Cespedes.
Yeah, shh, don't go too far. All right, let us keep it. Let's have this one, all right? Bruce and a bunch of guys. Cespedes is going to be golfing
Cut
with
his
Mike
headset!
Cespedes is going to be golfing with Mike Parker. That's all Cespedes gives a rat's ass about.
Jason Vargas could be a wild card for that rotation, too.
Well, you're going to need a few wild cards because they're going to all go down again. I'm sorry, the Mets ship sinking last year was the highlight of my baseball season.
Mike Parker says
As it should be.
Mike Parker says Embiid just rejected a shot into the face of a guy who fell into the floor after he shot. Nice.
That's spectacular.
Nice.
Go away and cry, you little boy.
Yeah, Dan, they probably won't resign him, saying they hope Colorado fucks up and doesn't resign Arenado. They'll fuck it up. Hey, Comcast deal, NBC Sports, swoop in. I really.
Someone said they're pissing themselves.
Part of me.
You're welcome.
Cargo
Dawn
settled
said
for
she was
1
pissing
year.
herself.
Cargo stayed there for a year.
Did he say that for a year? I didn't get that.
Cargo,
$8 million or something.
Cargo
get that
signed with
update.
Coors, right? Yeah.
1 year, $8 million. Yeah.
Man, I went through the cracks. I mean, a lot of this baseball shit because it's too late.
Yeah,
it's too
good.
late.
It's so damn late.
It's all crack full.
All these guys
Crack kills.
like all these guys
Does.
coming into
Ask
camp
Chappelle.
2 weeks late. Cargo already struggles early. He's gonna come 2 weeks late. What are you doing? What are you doing, Cargo?
They're all fucking throwing darts at Boris. You son of a bitch.
So where's the numbers? Where's your numbers go up? Win loss.
I think I said 77 to 81 before or something like that. I was at
I
right.
thought you were a little higher than that.
I said they should be right around 500 is what I was saying.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you
It's
were a
like
little
80,
higher.
81, but
That's what it is. It's
I'm a
not
hop.
like 81. It is.
I know how-
162.
I know how to do math. Thanks.
But it didn't sound like it for a
I'm
minute.
saying,
here to
I
help.
was saying,
You know
like,
what I mean, guys struggle.
I was saying,
he's in hoops. He's
I
thinking,
said right
he's
around
thinking round
500.
68.
Would you listen? Open your fucking ears one time, all right? Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
he said a few digs.
All right.
He said a
I'll
few
say
digs.
I'll say 85 to 86.
Italian talk.
Oh, shit.
Italian talk. I haven't seen over there, but I'm sure.
Consigliere!
Come on over. Come on over with the fat. Fucking put this guy in a fucking lake somewhere.
That wouldn't happen.
Dan says Cargo missed out on $38 million. Cargo missed out on a lot because he flat out fucking stunk.
Yeah,
I mean,
man,
he hit
you're
a
right.
wall.
Well,
he
for
missed out on $200 million because he's only 30.
For about
No,
the
no,
last
he's
3 years,
32.
though.
He's 32.
The last
Did we get through this
3
before?
years.
Right.
Did we get through this before? We did, right?
Yo,
We did.
the
We
last-
were like, we're
Listen,
hey,
the
man.
last 3 years he started terrible, and then he'd just go crazy for like 2 months, and he ended up with decent numbers. Last year,
Teats.
he never went crazy. He started terrible, never went crazy. So he had a bad year,
Okay.
real bad year.
Who, Carr? Yeah.
Yeah, real bad year.
Yeah, but he's a guy who could have got a $100 million deal, though, even though he's 32. If he would have still hit the way he can hit, because these guys you can hit to their 40. It don't matter if you can hit. If you can swing it, the real good swingers, the hitters, they can swing to the 38, 39. The good ones, and you're playing at Coors Field, sure hell you can. You know what I mean?
You would hope to God you can.
So
there. You can't
to
there,
me,
you can anywhere.
I mean, this last year cost him. If he was just any bit of himself, any bit, or found it late, like he didn't refine it at all through the season, he would have found it like say the last.
Well, 1 year
I
deal,
don't know.
maybe he's betting on
Say
himself.
the last 50 games he started to find, or last 25 he starts hitting better. I think he would have got more money and somebody else would have taken a shot, but he was that bad last year.
His bat.
Nobody's going to take a shot.
His bat really slowed through the zone.
You can't be
Say
bad
it.
there. You can get away with it like, oh, you had a down year, but you're playing, I don't know, you're fucking playing in Petco Park. You know what I mean? You had a down year. You can't have a down year at Coors Field and then expect to get paid. That's just as real as you can be about it. And he's 32.
I mean, you still got to square
See this?
baseballs up, though. I mean, come on.
Paul,
As
Mike
I'm
Parker said,
as I'm going to protect
Paul
the
on-
Rockies. I
Oh, no,
I
you're
gotta
right.
protect the Rockies. I mean, it's still hard.
Paul
to hit.
on MLB at bat just asked, "Where's the best cheesesteak?" Arietta wants to know.
Okay.
Donkeys, Camden. Enjoy. It was on Goldberg's too, by the way.
Get
Donkeys.
out
Anybody
safe.
see that? Yeah, well,
Go during
it's
the
only,
day.
it's only open till 4 p.m. for a reason, guys. All right? Everyone relax.
Jake,
Open-
if you need a
one
guy
Saturday
to
a
take you
month.
through, we are available for security. I've been known to dance in the streets of Camden in my prime, so we're more than happy to get you through the streets safe. And while we're at it, maybe
we know the way home.
Well, maybe we'll check out a place called Denfield for you and see if we can get you and Capper jacked up and going.
They don't even need any extra. They got plenty. Capper don't need any extra. You kidding me? He's hitting one right now. Just screaming like, Ariana! Ariana! Capper's doing push-ups right now.
He's got one ball up going, oh, we got Jake. He's in the bed like
he's
this.
just screaming.
One ball up, and this is how he's holding it, too, because he's got some big sackers. He's holding him like this. He's like, Jake's home. Jake is home. What a workout this is gonna
Daddy's
be.
home.
Organic sheets.
Organic sheets.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, fifth floor to
Made
Marriott.
out of bamboo or
clean
some
air
shit.
floor. The clean air
Is
floor
that
at
a
the
loincloth?
Marriott.
Dude's walking around in a loincloth.
Is that a bamboo loincloth?
We signed Ariana. I'm going to go Jay myself in this loincloth.
Mike Parker said,
Dude only wears fucking leaves everywhere. That's all he's got.
sorry, Jeff Scalise is coming hot. He wants to know how we feel about the Jays. Are they going to have a good year? He struggles.
No.
You struggled,
Jeffrey?
Jay.
The Jay struggled.
He said first time, long time. Well done, Jeff. Well done. Total professional. Professional commenter.
I'll tell you what, though.
Man's man.
I'll tell you what. The
Big flag on the play.
That
Galise
man.
throw a flag on the play.
That man Galise at the Polar Plunge was a sight for sore eyes.
Well,
kid was reckless.
Oh, would you expect anything less? Winners win.
He got heavily intoxicated, and then the world was his oyster.
Dawn says only Jersey guys. Put him in the trunk. Laugh my ass off about you. Like you're not
Get him in the trunk.
Not Italian. Drew Rogers, Willie, you got to bring back the Tebow shirt.
Yeah, I still have it.
All right, when he's batting 280, we'll bring it. All right.
I'm not a Tebow fan.
Don't hold your breath. You'll pass out.
Yeah. Kerem says
I love Tebow.
John's roast pork.
John's roast pork's great place. John's roast pork's a great place. Jim's on South Street, great place for a steak. Avoid the fucking, the touristy ones. You avoid Geno's, avoid Pat's. If you're gonna pick one, I would pick Pat's over Geno's. Avoid Tony Luke's. Avoid all of them. Go to like some, D'Alessandro's.
Dawn said Donkey's by far.
Donkey's awesome. Donkey's great. Go to Jim's. Try to avoid the more touristy ones. You find a better steak elsewhere.
She also says she thinks the Jews are always the competitor.
Tell us how you really feel.
All right. Wowzer. Yikes.
Oh, she said Jays. She said Jays. She said type out.
I'm not sure what the Jews.
I read what was on there. I read what was on there. You
I'm
read
not
it.
sure. I'm not sure what the Jews are playing, but I mean they're a contender, I guess.
She meant the Jays.
This guy just reads the teleprompter. Not his fault.
Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go fuck yourself, family.
Bing bong bing. I gotta fire you too. Bing bong bing.
Guy suspended himself. Fucking read the teleprompter wrong. Jesus. That's it. I'm out.
Test him out, guys. Write some more. Write some more. Write some more. More incriminating. Write some
It
more.
was great because we were just like, normally we don't give a shit, but we were just like, where the fuck did that come from?
I know. It's just, listen, I'll say Jew all day. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you Jew jokes if you want to hear them.
Well, I just laughed because you said Jews were competitive. I didn't know that.
I just thought it was great. As soon as it came out, I'm like, what are you talking about? The Jews are always competitive, are they? At what?
Mike Parker says,
Making matzo ball soup, they do a great job. But, I mean.
Mazel tov.
Read Mike Parker.
Or is her autocorrect an anti-Semite?
She says it might be a new competitive team. Could be. Could be. So I think I have the Phils around 85. I'm going to go up to 88. 88, 89. Let's fucking go.
88, 89 should get us in the wild card.
Yeah, because I think Aaron Nolan's legit. I think Aaron Nolan's going to have a dominating season. I really do. I really, truly do.
Don't get too – I feel like when you get these too high up on a guy, they fucking fall on their face.
That's a fucking lie. Somebody was high on 11. Somebody was slinging.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody said,
your son O'Double, you've been real hot on.
Guy hits, dude.
Oh, come on.
I mean, dude, take away the rest he hits. I don't know how you can make an argument and say he doesn't hit.
He hit that much
He hit
last
48 fucking doubles.
Okay.
That's not accidental. Like, you don't accidentally hit fucking over 48 doubles or 42, whatever it was. Come on, dude. Like, I haven't talked about it. I didn't even bring him up.
I hope Noel has 16,
I'm talking about Noel, and he's
win
talking
season.
about a double.
I'm just saying. I don't want you to get. I don't want you to jinx him because I think he's going to be great too.
I want you to cool your jets a little bit.
My Jets are cool.
Your Scotty jetpacks.
The guy. Nobody had a better. The only guy who had a better 10-game stretch last year was fucking Kershaw. That's not accidental. 10 games is a lot of fucking games. That's not accidental. That's not by mistake.
No, I think Noel's very good.
So that's who really excites me, and that's where I'm getting the wins from because I think every fifth day before Arrieta, you were getting a horse on the mound.
But we're going to need another guy, though. We're going to need another pitcher to step up.
Oh, definitely.
And
no
be
question.
good. Have like a sub-4.
Chrome's got a good question. Hey, fellas, what's your opinion on OBJ's choice of the late-night Domino's? I appreciate
that wasn't Domino's Pizza, Chrome, all right? I wouldn't stamp that. Okay, I worked there. That was not Domino's Pizza. Our pizza actually looks better than whatever that slop that he had was.
That was DiGiorno.
I'm pretty sure that was like the hotel pizza. That was a room
I don't know
service
what
pizza.
that was.
That was room service pizza.
But he's holding blunts and chopping lines. The dude's, I mean, have your fun, Odell, but don't record it. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? What are you? These guys, they need to get a clue. Seriously, if I went anywhere, you're getting recorded. If I'm going to a party where I know there's going to be drug use or anything, I'm telling everybody at the party, put your phones in this fucking trash can right now, and I'll give you all $1,500 at the end of the night. I want nothing recorded while you're here.
And it had to be the guy. It had to be his buddy, the guy he was
pointing
to.
Fucking pointed.
Right?
He pointed
he
to
said
it.
he was trying to get Bush.
What are you doing? I don't care who your boys are. You can't let video you.
He's into wieners and balls, so he was trying to get his buddy laid.
He's like, I don't even want to fuck you. I got my man.
No, I'm good. I got pizza. I'm good, dude. I got a little fucking gay porn. He's good. He was.
I just want to watch his dick go in your ass. That's all he was trying to say. I just want some penetration in the ass.
It had to be him that did it. He's recording it. The guy was trying to give you a layup, and you decided, hey, I'm going to leak this.
Seriously.
Jesus, nice friend.
Maybe you didn't get the layup. Obviously, you didn't get the layup.
You can't trust a friend if your friend's leaking shit. That's terrible.
These are the same assholes.
Fucking make your circle smaller than my man, because that's terrible. I'm sorry. Maybe you could have – the blunt was kind of low. He could have been like, oh, it was a cigar, you know? But as soon as the camera turns and she's chopping lines out, you're fucked. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're coming up on a payday, homeboy.
What are you doing? You just can't. It can't be. I don't care. You can do all the coke you want to do. You can't put it on video. You fucking let's gotta be smart about a few things. These fucking guys are just not smart at all. They're so dumb. God, I want one of them could just hire me. Give me $150K a year. I'll just go wherever you go. Seriously. And if anyone puts a fucking camera phone up, I'll just choke them.
Choke them out.
Let's just go. I'm down. $150K a year. I just get to travel with you. Let's go. Let's go.
That's it?
That's it. And even though there's a giant, I'll charge them $300K. But it's fine. If it's an eagle, maybe $80K. You know? I'm easy to please. Just tell them when they're doing something stupid. What are you doing? You can't do this.
The people.
Mike Parker says he got a layup and got cockblocked by his own team. Yep. He ain't guys on your side.
Just terrible.
Doral says Domino's and gay porn, thought it was sports talk. Yeah, we did too. Until Odell started doing this shit.
You started this, Don.
Look what you started. So let's take a break, come back. We'll continue talking March Madness. Right? We'll talk brackets if people got questions or, some Cinderellas and who's going to win it all, the whole nine. People join the slate. Arrieta, 3 years, $75 million. Exciting stuff, baby.
We'll go Elite 8
Exciting stuff.
We'll move on.
We'll go a little Elite 8, yep. Sixers, Nets right now. And Flyers, Eagles talk. Who's the next guy to get traded or cut? We'll talk about all that other side. This segment was brought to you by Gibson Mayer LLC, our certified public accountant. Make him yours. Find him on the web, GibsonMayer.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
listening to Bad Boys of Sports Talk Radio. Agree, disagree. Only on, you know what? A2DRadio.com.
You're listening to the Bad Boys of Sports Talk. Agree to disagree right here on A2DRadio.com.
You're listening to Agree to Disagree, only on A2DRadio.com.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Hashtag Cy Young Talk. Agree, disagree. A2DRadio.com. Live from the BMW of Atlantic City Studios. BMW of Atlantic City. All facts 17 in the Parkway. Find them online, BMW of AtlanticCity.com. Every Sunday, we are brought to you by our certified public accountant. Make him yours. Gibson Mayer LLC. Find them on the web. GibsonMayer.com. Tom Renone, Nick Delgazzo, Brian Wilson, Robbie Pope on the ones and twos. Oh, baby, the best in the business. The flagship.
Hashtag it.
And before we went to break, and while we were on break, I talked about the two signings of Santana and Arrieta. And to me, it's the first time that I've been begging, me personally, to show me that you're turning the corner. Show me as an organization that you're trying to win baseball games. Them two signings to me officially show me that you're trying to win games now with your young team. Now, I don't know how much they're going to pay off this year. I even think they pay off even more the following year. But listen, you got a guy who's been a Cy Young before. You add him to this rotation. It's freaking exciting. It's exciting. We've dealt with Drek for the last 5 years of baseball. Terrible fucking baseball. Guys in lineups have no right playing on big league rosters. Zero right. It was almost the same thing that we went through with the Sixers. Same thing, except the MLB draft means shit. So it was the same thing. And now, finally, we trusted the process. The puppies are up. The guy I've been begging for to play shortstop for the last 2 years is getting his chance to be the leader of this club, essentially, and what your shortstop needs to do. He's one of your top prospects, and there's so much talent around him. I think it makes his job easier as a young kid. If it was him all by himself, I think the organization did one thing right, is they surrounded him when they brought him up now with all the other kids. And I think that's a great job by this organization. It's protecting your big prospect, your prize, because that's a prize to this organization. And to me, it alleviates him batting 250 this year. If Hoskins hits, Williams hits, and you know what I mean? It alleviates some of it, you understand? Even if, God forbid, Franco hits, right? It alleviates Crawford, because he said last night the one thing that he feels like that was given as a gift to him is his ability defensively. He said his hitting something he needs to continue to get better and better with. But he says in the field is where he's most confident at right now. And to me, that's where you need him.
Well, that's pretty obvious.
No, but at 21 years old.
If they do the right thing, he won't have to go to his right as far either. All right, now he's going to have to fucking range all the way over to the tarp. All right, and he's going to make plays in the tarp.
Tarp
Oh,
area.
The
5.5 hole?
You got to go to the tarp.
I would even call it the freaking 6 hole with Franco over there because he don't move. Now, listen, he talked about it last night. How true it is and how not true it is. He talked about really spending a lot of time with a personal trainer, really focusing on his body. That's Mikel Franco, right? The kid, to be fair, not to be fair to him, but to talk about his minor league career leading up to the big leagues, he always was a guy who was hot or cold, but when he got hot, he could flat out drive the baseball, and the funny thing about him, he hit for average in the minors. He wasn't a 250 hitter. He wasn't. And when he first came up to the show, he showed you his ability to hit for average and drive the ball. All of a sudden, when this piece starts going, everything's done. I don't care how special or how good you are or how good you think you are. When the head goes, it's over. It's a wrap. Get night-night. You're going to bat 240 in this league when things are coming 98. You're going to bat 240. Now, it's Santana, why I like the Santana signing. Obviously, Gabe, the first thing he did was say, hey, lock her right next to this guy. We're going to lock you two up. And probably the same thing's going to happen to Arrieta. Hey, guess where your locker's going? Hey, Aaron, you're going right there. And to me, that's good stuff by the organization as well, and stuff we can start. Hopefully, you see it.
Well, Aaron's okay. They should go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Well, no, in the middle of him and Jarrett.
I'd put him next to Thompson.
Not the gallery.
I'd put him next to Thompson and Pavetta because they need a shot in their fucking ass.
Aaron's cool. He's like, I'll see you every 5 days.
Thompson and Pavetta got great stuff, and it doesn't show on the field. Yeah. That's why they need a shot
Well,
in the
I'd assume
ass.
it's the row of 5. Like he's in,
he don't need to be next to Leiter either. Light will be good.
Nah, put his uncle and his dad next to him. Give them their own
Light will
lockers.
be fine.
Give them their own lockers. So it's exciting, guys. That's all my point is.
Listen.
And it's the first time the organization
Baseball
in
season's
5
always
years.
exciting. Anything can happen. It's baseball.
I mean, who were some of the guys that batted? Who was the kid? Kelly, who played a little bit. Who was the other crumb? The white kid who played the outfield like 3 years ago. You know what I'm talking about. Who stunk in this lineup.
Left-handed Asher.
No, there was Ashy. Who
No,
stunk.
Cody Ashe.
There was Cody who stunk. And then
I actually
there
like
was a
Cody.
righty.
He
There was a
hated
righty who flat out stunk too. Cody stunk. Everybody thought he was Chase Solid because he was white and was left-handed. It was like, would you stop? That's racist.
And he had a compact swing.
Yeah, supposedly, reportedly.
Yeah, no, I mean, it should be an exciting year. Regardless, they should play much better baseball than we've seen in the last few years, and we're moving in the right direction. So maybe we added some pieces here, and the young guys play well. We definitely could be a playoff contender. So let's go.
Well,
And it's
finally-
baseball.
yeah,
I can't wait.
You're finally
Springtime, baseball.
You're finally acting like a major market. That's what major market. That's what you should do as a major market. All right, you're trying to, you built your farm system. You got some pieces back. As much as everybody hated Ruben, ruined tomorrow. You got some pieces back for Hamill. So you start that. You start that process of getting them back. Getting that.
He didn't. hate him.
Feeding that Meyer legs a little bit. You getting them. Started to do that, and then you got to sign some pieces, and that's.
I love what you just said. Finally acting like a top market. I said it on Thursday night. I think that I'm tired of being the stepbrother. Like, you know what I mean? We're always like the stepbrother to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, scared that things are going to go wrong, scared that, scared to spend money, scared of this, scared of that, whatever the case may be. And, winning a Super Bowl should finally end that. You know what I mean? Let's end that.
Yeah.
Let's end that. We'll talk about winning. Let's not be scared. All right? Like you said, your farm system is loaded. You got tons of talent up here. Time to act like it. And for once, they're acting like it. Our poll question, if you're just joining us, brought to you by Scanzano Sports. Find them on the web, scanzanosports.com. Which number one seed will go the furthest? Nova, Virginia, Xavier, Kansas. You can let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. ATD Radio is where you can find us. I'm going Zona actually as my winner for whatever reason. And the furthest that I picked was, who the hell did I even take? Shit. Virginia, that's right.
Virginia.
Way to wake up. Good job. He said Nova.
Well, Arizona's on that side. You might want to choose somebody else.
They can't
No,
both go.
I'm saying it's not funny. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I knew that. So
Yeah, no, thanks.
I'm trying to help you out.
People feel so good.
Because I love
People help
Arizona too.
Feel so
Just people helping people.
good. Weekly people helping people here. Want to agree, disagree. And listen, it is delicious. If you haven't been a part, it's
Holy shirts and pants. People helping people.
going to need to.
Comes from filling multiple
Gonna need some,
brackets out,
hey,
man.
gonna need some participation out of you.
Hedge your bets.
Time to do some work here.
It's a two-hander.
That's great.
Oh, shit.
People helping people.
Ryan said Tower Goodell. That's who the hell it was. Tower Goodell, that crumb.
Oh, yeah. He made a great throw.
Yep, but then he was crowned.
That was it.
He was crowned quick. Yep.
That was it.
Great throw. Up. Next coming.
Yeah.
So,
But
that's
yeah,
what we're done with. We're done with them days.
No, yeah.
63-50. You're 10-9/8 right now. And this is what we're talking about.
Defensive struggle.
Yeah, I guess the Oak's not playing. Dawn said, if I have dinner with Manuel, we can finish with 92 wins. LOL. Are you doing a dinner with Manuel? Dawn, let us know. Because I'm all in for 92.
The Chuckster.
I'm all in for 92. Simone Romero.
A lot of things got to go right for that.
Saying
Yeah,
Dawn
for
Zepper.
92 a lot.
Oh, tons. I mean, Hoskins might have to
But-
48.
But, listen, it's not far-fetched to think some of these young guys could play above what we expect, There's going to be guys that play below what we expect as well.
Yeah.
But there's not far-fetched like 2 or 3 of them break out and have really good years. Definitely could happen because we have a lot of young talent.
Well, why
So
would
let's go.
Well, but this is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, Nick Williams always hit, right? I mean, he's always hit.
Yeah,
Hoskins,
but it's different. They're in the
No,
pros.
I understand this. But my point is, it's just you can only go off of what you have in front of you, right? But their time in the pros, a little bit.
I think Altair's
It's
going to have a good year.
Small sample size, okay, for a lot of them, right?
I think
it's
Williams
a small
might end up
sample
not playing a
size,
lot.
but there's 3 guys in this lineup that they're sample size, and that is Santana. To me, you know who he is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, a Dubal at this point of his career, you know who he is at the plate, okay? And who am I missing? Oh, Hernandez. there's three guys that and they're good pros. I mean, legitimate pros. So to me, now you build around that. So now there's not as much pressure on these younger guys, but Williams has always hit. He hit his little stint in the big league so far. He hit, and there's no reason why he won't continue to hit. Hoskins hit at every level. I have no reason to not think. Now, do I think he's going to be on that kind of tear? No, of course not.
No, but he can hit 30.
He can hit. JP, we'll find out with the bat. I mean, but the one thing about JP is he has a great on-base percentage. He draws long counts, and it's going to be something if he's batting in the 8-hole, he's going to have to figure out because you're going to see a lot more pitches, and then things are going to be different from him leading off in AAA and AA in his whole career. So we're going to be interested to see how they play him. Alfaro, to me, is a flat-out pimp. A flat-out pimp. Now, behind the plate, still a work in progress. They're talking about his release being quicker. He was real long. A big guy like that, dude, get it the ear and let's go. And he did that the other day in the game. He was high with it, but it was a flat-out freaking seed. So they're talking about him working on that. But the one thing is he can flat-out hit. Now, Gay's been stressing the importance of relationship, catcher-pitcher, and that's going to be the thing. But he's had all these guys. That's also important.
Except for the ace now.
Well, except for
we need him to get in there and throw.
Except for the dog.
We need Jake to get in and throw.
And that might be Rupp's guy because he's a vet. You know what I mean? That might be Rupp's guy.
And that second,
regardless, we need him to come in and throw.
That second wild card thing is huge. You know what I mean? That's just
that's what makes it huge.
The addition of that makes it so exciting
because you're like, oh my god, you definitely can get there.
Yeah, because you're looking now. If you go go through these teams, you're looking at
87.
Just add the Phils to that. You go Phillies, Cubs, Cardinals, Brewers, just adding teams, and then the whole West except for the Padres because it is an even year.
Yeah,
so the Giants could be back,
they
but they don't really.
The Giants stink.
And I don't know what the.
By the way, I made a $200 bet. I made a $200 bet earlier this week that the Dodgers, and I hate the Dodgers, but the Dodgers would go farther than the Giants this year. Okay, like the Dodgers will play one more game than the Giants do. Basically, the Dodgers are going to play with the Giants, don't they win? Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I can count that.
The person I know. The person who made it with me is a Giants fan, and I said, you might as well just pay me right now because it's already over. It's already done. So the Giants aren't going anywhere near the playoffs. Dodgers are making the playoffs. I already won.
Pay me in shekels.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
That's great.
He's also not the brightest.
You know what I mean? So in that, there's a little 8 team. If you throw those and say, like I said, if we just wanted to add the Giants for funsies, that's 8 teams. 2, you know what I mean? So 2 spots for 8 teams, and that's just on paper. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, anything could happen. The Reds could be good.
Phillies still
doubtful.
Phillies still have to play, and they all have to play. But,
Mets could be good.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a.
But that's baseball.
Doubtful.
Yeah, exactly. So
right, and to me, that's what's exciting about it. It's almost like football to start every year. You're going to have some teams that you don't expect, and they're going to creep up, and why not us? And
why not us?
And why not us? And I'm not talking about.
And guess what?
Everybody's
winning in the city.
Like,
everybody's winning in the city right now. It rubs off.
Yeah, understand my expectations. My expectations aren't
Winning's
winning
contagious.
a playoff series. My expectations aren't there. My expectations right now are competing for that second wild card and being in that race when September starts. If you get in, you get in. But my expectation right now is you better be competing for it. Because that's what you should be at.
Meaningful baseball when the leaves turn.
That's
it, man.
We don't ask for a lot around here. We're really not hard people to fucking please.
No.
Quintac finally pleased me. I mean, it fucking took him forever. How are you, Matt? Glad to have you here. Big marker. You're not Baltimore anymore, baby. You and McPhail. McFly.
Hello, McFly.
I mean, wake up. And they finally
did.
Wake up,
McFly.
And guess what? These 2 signings are – you can make an argument now.
They're big signings.
You can make an argument that as a package of them 2 signings, it's top in the – I would say the top 5 of teams that made moves because of what you brought in. You didn't just bring in guys that on paper are good players. You brought in durable – vets, a Cy Young winner, an all-star. You brought in these kind of guys. And to me, they're 2 as a combo, I put them right up in the top 5 of signings.
Yeah, I mean, just go through them all.
There's not many, too, because
I'm just saying, I don't think the Nats,
Scott's not picking up his phone.
Nats didn't do anything. They're just hoping for, Eaton to be healthy.
I mean, I know the Giants brought in Longoria and
McCutchen,
but to me, I mean, they're solid moves.
Obviously, the Yankees.
Well, the Yankees made a lot of moves.
Yeah.
But I said top 5. You know what I mean? I'm not putting them over the Yankees.
I know. We didn't get Giancarlo, so
yeah. But
Brewers.
But for where you're at in your progression, it's the top 5. Bringing.
I do like that Brewers.
2 good.
Brewers got Yelich, right?
Yep.
And Lorenzo Cain.
Cain.
And Cobb Salad still out there, and Jimmy Nelson's not coming back for a month and a half. So I don't know what they're waiting for. They don't have a ton of money. I know they're not a monster market, but I mean, you put your foot forward with those two guys, you might as well add an arm. I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, you're there.
I know,
Hey, that's the cute thing.
Wait, you're not
you
gonna
wanna
add
say,
an arm?
Yeah, you want to say you're
And you
there.
got no pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to say
Who do
you're
you
there.
have?
I know.
The fact that they're not in on air yet is crazy talk. Because now you compete for your division, and you shove a rep to Cubby's ass. You go get them. You say, hey, we're going to play too. To me, they're still not good enough to compete with them. They're just not. They're not.
I don't know. Houston's going to be really good again.
No, you know that on the other side. But I'm saying, to me, the Brewers are still not good enough to compete with them, even with them two signings. And I love Yelich. The Cubbies are just that good.
I don't know. I think St. Louis might have a good year.
Feeling. I do love Yelich. Maybe they can't compete. I do love Yelich.
St. Louis might have a good year.
Let's hope. Need Reyes to come
Got
back.
your boy,
He's coming
right?
Back. He's coming back in like a month. He'll be a month late too.
My boy.
Didn't your boy go to St. Louis?
Arizona, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Marcel.
Yeah, that's a huge signing.
That's your boy.
Well, you know how I feel about them too. I mean, I put them in terms of durability that I'll take them over Stanton, both of them too, because I know they're going to play 150.
Yeah, their pen sucks.
You know what I mean? I love Ozuna signing for them. I really do. The guy just hits the baseball. He's a pimp.
They needed a monster bat in the middle of the lineup. You know, their pen sucks. So now we'll see what happens. You know, Reyes will come back. He might go right to the pen when he comes back in like a month. You know, so we'll see.
Where do you think the Angels fall in terms of top 5, top 10, off-season acquisitions? Because they improved their club greatly.
Listen, no question.
They kept Upton. They kept Upton.
Yep.
And obviously this guy is supposed to be the next Asian
Shohei
sensation.
Ohtani?
Asian sensation, and we'll see.
I'll wait till I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one.
Exactly.
But you know what I will say?
I don't trust
in
that
defense
motherfucker at
of
all.
like what they're saying, just to go the other side with
They
it.
say he can throw,
the
though.
fact that he's in a lineup too with two fucking Hall of Famers, it just you're not coming. To me, if you're coming somewhere without Mike Trout, there's a ton. There's already pressure, but there's even more. Right? I mean, the fact that you're coming in a lineup with the best player in baseball, it sort of takes a little bit off of you. Like, he's got to hit. Like, if he ain't hitting 320,
And the guy
people are going to start asking him. You know what I mean? Like, if Trout's hitting 280, people are like,
if he hits and Albert's got to play first, so something's got to give. You know what I mean?
well, he's the H, and that's what I was told, right? He's the H in every
Albert
game.
Can't move from here to Pove.
I know.
Poor guy. You know what I mean? He'll still get you 30 and a hundo.
I don't know why they
He
won't
can't
let him
even
play
fucking
first.
move.
I don't know why they won't let him play first. I don't know why it's like they got to have this
can't
DH.
play anymore.
No,
Can't
not
move.
pool holes.
Oh,
No,
who?
yeah,
The agent?
The agent.
You're not going to have the Ohtani pitcher play first base when he's not pitching.
I know, but you know.
They say his highest upside is as a pitcher. That's what most of them say. I mean, apparently he can swing it.
He can, yeah.
But they say he throws like 97. They say his pitching upside's higher. So you're not going to let him play a position. I mean, I probably wouldn't let him DH every game either. I would let him DH maybe twice a week. And then he can bat when he pitches if he wanted to. I might not even bat him when he pitches. I might only DH him when he's not pitching. I don't know. We'll see.
Listen, they should be better, Rob. I mean,
I hate the DH anyway. Worst role in baseball.
I think Seattle got a little better.
Hate it.
A little better. Not much. It's all if Cano can hit.
Well, what surprised me, this slipped through my cracks, is that they picked up Zach Kozar and Ian Kinsler this offseason as well. Those are two quality veteran guys.
Yeah, Kozar's playing third. I mean, what's funny, Simmons can't hit a lick until he goes and starts playing with them two, right? I mean, Simmons, what he does defensively. He couldn't hit a fucking lick in Atlanta.
He actually had a decent year last year.
He goes and plays with them two. He starts hitting the baseball. Isn't that funny, though?
Yeah,
Go play with the best player in baseball and maybe the best hitter of all time in the fucking machine.
Well, it's
you learn how to hit a little bit.
It's the best player in baseball, and who also on the team is the guy that was the previous best player in baseball.
Yeah. and you see Trouty out there taking like 5,000 freaking high tee swings before at fucking 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? Just to get his day started. How do you not work harder? You know what I mean? That's not a fact, the 5,000, but
we're just throwing that number out.
I read that it's a lie.
Good.
I read that
Sounded
it's a
good.
fucking lie. I read somewhere like 500, like high tees, just at like 12.
Blister cream.
Yeah, it's like 12 o'clock.
Hashtag blister
Warming
cream.
And he was saying he just does it to make sure that he's
hashtag gloves.
You know what I mean? That he's not.
Batting gloves count.
He's not loopy. That's why he does it. And guess what? It works. I think he got it like he was struggling in spring training. And people throw arms up like, dude, it's fucking spring training.
Yeah.
The guy bats 320 every year. You're concerned?
They're definitely
We're not things to talk about.
They're definitely in the top 5. I mean, it's them, the Phillies, Yankees, Brewers, probably. In all
Yeah,
season.
Angels
all season.
And the Giants,
Angels
and the
never,
Giants.
for some reason, the Angels just doesn't pan out for him.
But, Rob, that
Never.
is a great
Because
point
can't
because
pitch.
I did
Can't pitch.
I
Can't
did
pitch.
see that last night that Kinsler and Kozar's playing third. It's good infield. And you have the best player in baseball. And it's all up. Can the Jap throw? Is he good? You know, if
Garrett
he's good.
Richards needs to stay healthy. I mean,
Garrett Richards is never healthy. He's got good stuff.
Well, he's going to struggle a little bit on the mound because of the size of the baseball. There's other factors involved, coming over to the States. People that expect him to be as dominant as he was in the NPA.
I don't expect that. I just think that he
Eventually.
could be a solid arm.
I think he was 96
no doubt about
yesterday. I think he was 96 yesterday, and I think it was only saying that he was painting pretty well. So I mean, I think that I don't know what number of starts that's been for him, but supposedly yesterday he had a pretty good outing. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean they got Trout. I mean you were talking about Houston. I mean they're freaking loaded. They got even better. It's amazing.
Yeah,
the
Houston's
rich
really
got
good.
richer. You know they're going to flat out put 8 up a game. So
And they got Verlander.
Cole.
to me the Yankees still aren't the best.
The Garrett Cole move is a monster move for them because you throw Verlander, Cole, and Dallas out there, and you're like, whew.
My pecking order, AL right now early. It's not early. We're a couple
it's
weeks
definitely
away,
early.
But to me, it's Houston, Boston, New York. Dude, when I got a pup left on the mound like that, I'm gonna roll with them for as long as I can because they can hit too. I mean, they really overshadowed all this because they can flat out rake it. And I know
You got JD. I mean, if Price is anything, if Price could be anything, what he was. I mean, we know what he does in his postseason woes. But if he's anything like his old self, then yeah, you got two monsters right there. But it's only a matter of time for Sale wears down. I mean, he's just. I know he hasn't, and I'm not rooting against him.
He looks ridiculous.
He's 140 pounds of just whippiness and just I don't know.
part
It's
of
insane.
my Yankees
it's like
third is
it's like how does this shit not
it's
snap?
Yeah.
part of being 3 is hate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean I throw a hate hat on when I'm talking about him, no question.
Absolutely.
But I like their lineup too. I mean, Mookie, Mookie. I mean, Bogarts hits. JD, Dustin still hits. He's older now.
I would probably switch him. I'd probably go Yankees
No,
too.
it's
Boston
it's
3.
right. I mean, that's right. But
But
not all
Houston's
about being
definitely
right.
top spot.
Yeah.
I would say. And then for NL pecking, I mean, I don't know. I guess Dodgers won.
Still the Dodgers.
Yep.
I would go Dodgers one probably.
They got Darvish, right?
Cubby's got Darvish, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Cubby's got Darvish.
Cubs,
Yeah, I would go Dodgers one. I guess probably Cubbies two. Maybe I think St. Louis is going to be good. Washington's right there for 2. And then after
If
that,
Washington's
but
not
then,
2 or 3, it's a problem on them.
but then right after
that's on them.
right after that though, it's anybody's
open.
game.
It's
It's
open.
wide open.
Wide open.
Wide open.
Wide open. And that, I might switch the way you went 1-2. I might go, swap it.
You might go Cubbies one.
I might go Cubbies one. Darvish is a huge pickup for me. I know he got a lot of slack and what happened in the postseason. I get all that, okay? But the guy can throw. For all the guys that come over from overseas and aren't the guys that are supposed to be, he really has been for the most part. I mean, besides some injuries here and there, he's shown dominance. After seen him so many times, I was talking to my buddy Steve Shaw, who was like all up in arms. I don't want him back. I said, you don't want him back. He's like, he lost the World Series. Maybe he did on the mound, right? But at the end of the day, they see him a million freaking times. I'm not saying it's right, but they always hit him. It's not like it's not like the Astros just started hitting him. They hit him when he was with Texas all day, every day. You knew it was coming. And then to put him out in short rest when he already got fucking raked, you guys who that's on. Hey, Dave, look at an analytic, babe. Look at an analytic. Look at a fucking analytic. You don't be on the fucking book all the time. The guy can't go again. Are you kidding me? You're going to put him out in that fucking spot again? Sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to stick up for Darvish, but that's fucking dumb managers. Dumb fucking managers.
Sack up.
No, I understand that.
Sack up you. Sack up.
No, but you put your team in a
Sack
bad
up
spot.
you.
The guy gets shelled. You put him out on 3 days rest.
Sack up.
I understand sack up. I agree with you, sack up.
CC would have carried his nuts to the mound.
Oh, he might have. Yeah, well, CC's and a 30-pack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Old CC.
Old CC.
And a pizza under there somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, he don't got it now, but I'm saying, remember that run that he went for the Brewers?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
went like fucking 3 days rest for like 2 months straight.
Last year. I
Dude,
mean, they're only
listen,
Yeah,
CC
remember how that worked out for
They're
him?
only in that run last
Remember how
year.
that worked out for him? Hey, Shane.
That's fine.
Hey,
Yeah,
Shane.
worked out well for us.
No, I
But
know, I know,
But
I
I'm
know.
saying,
But they're only in
CC
that-
though.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of a guy that
Yes.
carries his nuts to the
Yes.
mound.
And
That's
that-
what CC does that. I don't
Look,
care.
they're
You
only-
can say whatever you want about CC Fatsamathia. Okay, he carries his nuts to the mound
Yeah, and they only made that run last year
because he was pitching well. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Real quick, real quick Sixers update. They just hit halftime 70-60. 76ers are up.
All right, up 10.
10-point lead.
Where's it at? Nick Reed.
Gotta
Philly.
hold on here.
Philly. What's up, guys? What up, Nick?
What
What
up?
up?
Mike Parker says Judge Sanchez Stanton love the Heat.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah, they
sleep.
do.
Don't sleep on Greg Bird either. I mean,
Yeah.
they're loaded, man. They're
Yeah,
loaded.
they are. The Yankees are talented. Very talented.
Very talented. I hate it.
Very, very talented.
Brandon
flat out
Drury,
despise
under
it.
the radar
Yeah.
signing. Brandon Drury,
I
great
like-
signing for them.
I like
You know,
Brandon
somebody's
Drury.
got to hit ninth. Somebody's got to hit her. You know,
Yeah,
there'll be a
like-
pup hitting ninth. Drury's got to hit eighth.
Girardi's coming back. He's batting ninth.
And what about I know he got Tommy John last year, I think, but they had like one of the top-ranked shortstops, and I know Didi's played well, but
Oh,
what the hell's that
Torres?
kid's name?
Gilbert Torres?
No.
No.
No Frazier?
No.
I know
It's
Frazier's
not
not a
the little kid,
shortstop.
but no, it's one of their top.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you got Tommy John.
Yeah, he
The
definitely
outfielder blew out his knee last year. He's another.
got, I forget his fucking name, but he's like a top-ranked guy that's still young, so he'll be coming up soon. They got a bunch of
might
guys.
be Torres. It might be another
Is that his
similar
name?
name to that. It might be similar.
What was his name?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it was something.
Is
Yeah,
Frazier up with them? Is
Oh,
Frazier going to make the big squad?
Capriland?
Clint?
He's got a weird
Yeah.
name.
James Capriland?
No.
Think he makes
No,
it?
it's a Spanish
No,
guy.
he's a Spanish guy,
It's a
yeah.
Spanish
Oh, got it.
Does he break camp? Frazier?
Probably a
It's
bench guy,
Gilbert.
yeah.
It's
Gotta be a
Gilbert
bench guy.
Torres.
Yeah, Gilbert
Yeah,
Torres.
that's his name,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's him. Yeah.
Is it Torres? Is that what it is? Is that spelled like a Y in there, maybe?
No, that's the other guy that's on the team.
Oh,
The little
okay.
guy right
Torres.
there. That's
I'm
the guy,
screwed.
yeah,
So I'm screwed up
That's
with
the
my
other
name.
guy.
Yeah.
That's the little guy that runs around, the little
Yes.
utility guy.
The little guy runs around.
He's the guy. But yeah.
We're the
Clint-
little
one-
run around
the
guy.
one
Aaron
that got-
Judge's Danny
Clint-
DeVito?
The
Is
one
what
that
you're
got
saying?
Tommy John, though, they're saying like he's supposed to be, like once he gets up, he'll be.
Yeah, they got him from
a
the
really good
Cubbies,
player.
right? Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know where they got him from, but yeah, he was their top prospect, and you got Tommy John. And then, like I said, the right fielder blew out his knee last year in the bigs too. That kid.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
running in
He's
a tarp.
tremendous, too.
I
Yeah,
like
ran the
him.
tarp, yeah.
That's that kid. Was he from the Reds?
That was in one of the original Chapman.
Was he in a Chapman deal or was he in? Regardless, he might have been
Yeah.
from Cleveland. Might have been an Andrew Miller deal from Cleveland. But I like that kid though.
Listen, I want to ask you guys this one. A little Eagles talk, a little family talk. We got to get there. And
Family talk.
And I don't want to miss this because I know I want to get to the questions with Robbie too. Who's traded next? And I'm not even going to go. We can talk about who's released next, but I don't think somebody's going to get released more so. I think guys are going to get dealt. So to me, and I want your guys' opinion. To me, and now Nick Foles is up next week where the $5 million roster bonus hits. So now this is the concern here, right? So now you have a week to talk to doctors, right? Talk to doctors, and
Nick Foles is going to be on his team.
I think he is too. I just don't think I don't
Nick
think
Foles
they're
is
going to do
be on
this.
this team unless
I-
someone
I-
blows your
Yep.
socks off with 2 first-rounders
Yep.
or a first and a third and a fifth or some shit like that. He's going to be on this team.
Yeah, because not to sound like that we have money, but $5 million is really nothing.
No,
You know what I
nothing.
mean? Like,
He's making moves to
that's-
free up
yeah.
money.
He just won a fucking Super
This
Bowl.
is what's going to happen. Brandon Graham's going to get extended, okay? All right? Lane Johnson, who has no guaranteed money, is going to get restructured as well. They're both going to get restructured, okay? They're both going to get restructured deals. Lane Johnson has no guaranteed money. So what they're going to do is go throw some guaranteed money in there, restructure it, save some money. It's going to help with Foles. Either Peters is going to get traded, okay, for whatever,
listen, Peters-
or he has to restructure.
No, he's got to.
Listen, they're going to
Absolutely.
tell
Because they're not gonna cut him for $8 million.
Peters ain't going anywhere, okay, because of how much he's meant to the organization and everything. They're going to talk to him and be like, listen,
He's
Jason,
gotta
you got to restructure. You have to, okay, or retire. You got 2 re's. Restructure or retire.
Two questions to Dion here, right? Dion says,
Absolutely.
and this is back to the Phillies, but then he gets back to the Eagles. How many games do you guys really believe the Phillies will win? Less than 80 or over 80? We're all over 80.
Over 80.
We're all over 80.
Over 80.
82 now, 83.
And he
85.
says,
Don't listen to the Cardinal fan.
Tavon Austin said he wants to play in Philly. Thoughts?
Tavon Austin stinks.
Yeah,
That's my thoughts.
I want to
Tavon.
play for the Phillies. I want to play for him.
Everyone
too.
wants to play. It doesn't mean you can. You know, Tavon Austin. He's
the original gadget fidget thing.
Yeah,
that
he's
they
a little
just- they just
gadget
came up
guy,
and they,
you know, he's-
those fucking spinners that they just came out.
Yeah.
Was hot around
Fidget
Christmas.
spinners.
He's the fucking guy.
He's the
that-
original fidget
he was
spinner.
the original human fidget spinner. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? No thanks. It's only for dum-dums. Dum-dums play with it. Woo.
Listen.
That's neat. Let's run a fucking end around. Let's run an end around. Ooh. Woo. Fuck out of here.
If you wanted to throw him 22 passes a season,
Yeah,
Out of-
21 bubble screens and a fucking reverse. Cool.
That's why he says he wants to play somewhere.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I want to play for you guys.
Tavon Austin, he was drafted way too high.
I agree, Mike.
Yeah.
87. 87 wins. Let's go.
I'm thinking 85, but
Let's go.
let's go.
Yeah, so I think Foles is here. I think
Good ass. Very good ass.
Curry's
I
going to
think,
get
I'll
dealt.
tell you right now, I don't think what's his name's going to get re-signed. Unfortunately, Brodham. I think he's going to be gone. I hope we can somehow make it happen. I don't see it. I think someone's going to give him a good offer. I think we already know that Burton's going to be gone.
Yeah, that's done.
So I think Brom's going to be gone.
I think some of this money's trying to keep him too.
They're trying to, but I don't know if it's going to work.
They got a lot of work to do. A lot of restructuring.
Yes, they do.
A lot
There's
of things to do still.
I mean, listen, we
he's
just won
already
the
done great work.
Super Bowl. Everybody's extremely happy, but right now there's a lot of work on restructuring and getting under the cap and making it so we can keep some of these guys. So there's a lot of work going on right now.
Listen, he's already made 2 great deals. You know, Michael Bennett in the house, and
I hate Michael Bennett.
I know, but on the field he's an animal.
Is he? I think he's getting old.
Okay, he doesn't need to play 900 snaps like he did last year either. That's a fact, Wills.
Listen, our defense,
I don't like
our defense got better, but it's marginally better, and I just despise the human.
Yeah, listen, I don't like some of it.
You didn't get. I don't think you. Yeah, I hear you. I mean,
let me just get to that. DeMarcus, you guys think DeMarcus Ware's a good guy? You
they're
think
all gonna say that, buddy. We live in a PC world. Nobody's gonna grab a mic.
I'm
just saying, nobody's gonna grab a mic and say this guy's a piece of shit. They'll never do that.
They'll never do it.
They're all union guys, buddy. They love each
Guess
other.
what? They'll do it. They'll do it via text message.
I know this.
Or you catch DeMarcus after a couple sips, and he'll tell you what he thinks of actually.
This is what I disagree with.
And he'll probably give you $1,500 and tell you to give him his phone. Don't record this motherfucker.
To me,
he's smarter than OBJ.
I just think you're bringing in our Super Bowl champion, into your locker room. A guy can flat out go get the quarterback. And do I like the things off the field that happen? Hell no, no question. I don't like him at all. I did a video crushing it, but on the field, he's a problem. On the field, he get the quarterback.
He's a good player.
So, and he comes on a D-line that's loaded. He had 900 snaps last year.
The fact that Seattle has to pay a lot of his salary this year is good. I like.
It's a great deal.
That's a good thing.
You save like $5 million by trading Vinny Curry or cutting him, and bringing Michael Bennett in. You got better.
Well, Vinny Curry makes way too much money.
Yeah, so you got better. Is my point. So imagine a D line with Barnett. On a third down situation, Barnett, all right, Brandon, Fletcher, and Bennett going to get the quarterback. That's fun. You know what I mean? And now you're secondary.
No, I agree. Listen, because
now the kid you just
we're
brought
the
in,
hunted. We're the hunted now, so we gotta be ready to be being hunted.
And in the Torrey Smith deal, you save $5 million, and you get 23-year-old corners going to come in and play the slot for $900,000. It's the same move with Patrick Robinson. You bring in Worley, who started 25 games in his league. He's a good tackler. Okay, so one thing I can say about him, he's a very good tackler, and he's young. It's got Joe Douglas written all over these two. The money's got Howie, but these football moves are Joe Douglas moves. Because Garrett's not coming.
I don't know how good Worley is.
My point is,
Robinson played great this year.
I understand that, but you can't sign him.
I know. I'm well aware you can't sign him.
And he's 30 years old.
He outperformed him.
So you go get a younger guy. The Warriors doesn't got to come in and play nickel for you because you have 3 corners still, right?
Yeah.
You still have 3. So you brought in like a 4th almost. But my point is, you're going to lose like Garrett. Okay, you're not going to re-sign him and bringing in a Super Bowl champion, another one. I like. And what's he going to say in this locker room when about anything white? When a guy on the other end, let me get this out, and a guy on the other end, where, with all due respect to Michael Bennett, he can't hold that family's legacy's jockstrap, and a certain guy who gave all his money, a year's worth of money and game checks to a cause, right? To a cause. What's he gonna say in this locker room? Nothing, dude. Nothing. The locker room thing isn't his issue.
I'm not worried about the locker room.
My point is that people out there people out there got the misconception it's going to be a locker room thing. It ain't going to be a locker room thing. That's not the issue.
Well, that's the same. Listen, that's the same percentage of the population that don't want LeBron to come because they feel like you're gonna mess up what we're doing here. Well, you can't be happy fucking about Bennett then if you don't want LeBron. I mean, you can have it all. Go ahead. You can forget about who you are as a person and a human and just be a sports guy. Go ahead. You have that option. Right, but you can't have one on one end and then not the other end.
No
like,
shit.
yo, we can't have LeBron here. He's gonna fuck everything up. Is he really?
I
mean,
share some.
Guy's not an issue, and he's the best player in the world.
Right.
This guy's a fucking issue.
First off,
right?
You bring the best player.
That's fine.
It's never wrong to bring the best player in the world.
I think you could use him
onto your team.
Yeah.
I think he'll find a spot. I think it's gonna work. It's gonna work out.
We can make room.
Same thing with Bennett though. Bennett's not the best player in the world, but it's the same kind of type. But Sweets is right. It's the same type of thing. You're not gonna pass up big time talent, and especially.
But this dude's a piece of shit though.
Yeah, but not dude. In the locker room, you got guys.
I don't know. Is he? Maybe he's a piece of shit in the locker room too.
Listen, I know.
Judging from outside perspective of what you see of him, I'd say he probably is.
Okay, well, Maragos, played with him, and I'm just saying a bunch of guys were excited to have him.
I know they were.
So I mean, I can't run from that. As much as I know.
Apparently, he's a good talker before games, which okay. Somebody pump you up a little bit.
Dude, he did dumb shit. What do you want me to say? It's dumb, freaking ignorant shit is the stuff he did. But I'm not gonna group that with the player on the football field. The thing with the other guy.
I'm just upset with the Eagles organization that they would even sign the guy.
He
That's
did
fine.
it on the field too, though.
The fact
he kicked the guy in the dick twice. I mean,
that's fine.
And well, fourth down, you're taking a knee. I mean, that's fine.
I don't like losing either.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But you're not a scumbag, so you wouldn't do that. Though.
No, man, it's dependable.
Yeah. But
debatable.
Yeah,
Depends on the day.
I know because
the
also
guy had a bad week.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But no, dude, take away. I understand your. Listen, trust me when I agree with you.
I don't care.
Trust me when I agree with both of you and the people out there. But I'm not going to root for the guy on the football field.
Yeah, I'm not going to root for him. No, I hope he blows his knee.
You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
I'm not an idiot at all. I hope he blows his knee.
It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you.
How's it bigger than me? I hope he blows his knee.
Your knee blowing? Your fucking knee
blowing? I hope he blows his knee.
Grow up.
I hope he blows his knee.
Grow up.
I don't care.
Grow up. You better sit out 16.
Yeah.
You better sit out 16.
Maybe he should go make up another
story. Sit out 16.
Go
sit out 16. Sit out 16.
Crazy.
You fucking crumb. Sit out 16. You're going to wish that upon
crumb?
us. You're going to wish that upon us.
You're a crumb.
You're going to wish that upon us.
Fucking dude, never even apologized to the police department. Could have got two guys fired.
That's grummish. That's a scumbag move.
Okay, so I don't bring that kind of guy into my team. I'm upset at the Philadelphia Eagles organization for bringing that guy in. That's what I'm upset at. Yeah, I'm not upset with the player that he is on the field. I'm upset with the organization.
That's a guy that tries to split a country. All right, I mean, when you do shit like that, you're trying to continue to split the divide in the country.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So.
I have no respect for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I don't have respect for it either, but I'm not going to, root for an injury, okay, when he's playing on my football team, or root for him not to be successful here for 2 freaking years. That's fucking crazy talk. I want to be on Broad
That's
Street,
fine. I hope
and he
I hope
can ride down a goddamn Clydesdale if we get there again. Because that's my goal isn't the extra. We talk about football players all the fucking time. We talk about it for years. We don't need guys to bring home to mommy and daddy. We need dogs. We need dogs on the field.
Somewhere.
We need dogs on the field. He's the dog on the field. That's facts. Mike Barker said he got 8.5 sacks with punter pads on. Also facts.
Listen. Okay, maybe I hope he has 15 sacks.
And Rye's saying he won't watch him.
I hope he has 15 sacks. If he tears his knee, I won't be upset.
No's out on him. No's completely out.
Is he holding any young player back? Is that
No, he's really not.
No, he's going to get the young player probably
Plus,
better.
We're probably going to have to.
He's not going to help Derek Barnett.
In
terms of pass rush, you're not going to learn things. The hell out of here, Peter Pan. I mean, you're a fucking problem. Menery should do a new sleeper on you.
Grow up, Count Chocula.
Menery's the next one coming for you. Problem talk. Hashtag it. I'm going to reach out. Pay like $500 for that freaking thing, too.
Sure you
Guy
would.
hits you over the head. No, I'm just saying. You think the guy would know people? He's up fucking shaking hands with Portnoy. You know what I mean? Grow up.
Cowboys from Arizona.
Real talk. Oops. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love Bob. He's a freaking classic dude. Now he's doing Goff. Oh, I don't even like Goff. And I was laughing my ass off. It was amazing. Such a great announcer, dude. Somebody's gonna give him a gig. I know Dan Bakley said that Thursday Night Football was looking at Jason Witten, right? Maybe Bob Menery and Peter. They should really up the ante. You want viewers? Bobby, I'm speaking for you, baby. I'm trying to get you signed. All right? Yeah. Just give me a percentage.
Show me the money. little Jerry Mack here.
Nothing's free. Yeah, nothing's free in this world, babe. All right?
Pay the money?
Okay, well, everybody's going crazy. What's going on? Mike Parker said, Rye says he agrees with you.
I don't like the guy. That's fine.
That's fine.
I mean, listen, I hope he has 15 sacks. I don't like the guy.
That's a lie because you just said 2 minutes
ago. If
he
tears his knee, I'm not going to be upset.
What is wrong with you? If he tears his knee, you're not going to be upset.
No, I'm not. I don't like the guy. But if he has 15 sacks, I'll be happy because he's an Eagle.
The biggest contradiction in sports talk history just happened.
I don't like the
biggest contradiction in sports talk history just took place.
The needle.
How are you? I mean, how the frig are you?
The needle. Look at the needle.
I just hit opposite poles.
We're in the red.
The guy uses the whole field. I mean, do not tell him he doesn't use the whole field.
All I'm saying is I'm a race car, Jules. Okay. All right? And right now you got me in the red. And it's dangerous to have a race car in the red. That's all I'm saying. I might blow.
Guy goes pole to pole.
I need you here, okay? We got another big season upon us.
I'd prefer that you could finish the movie quote, but that's better.
Yeah, well, you know. Deion said, so would he still be
Fiction, love it.
Yeah. He said, "Are you about to blow?"
I don't want to.
Yeah? Are you?
I don't want to.
I'm fucking super.
I'm fucking pissed right now.
I don't want Sue. I'm out in
I'm a
this.
mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
You can tell me fucking red swine tastes like fucking pumpkin pie, and I ain't eating it. This is a fucking filthy animal.
I love that movie.
Mike Parker says, I don't like Tiger off the course, but he puts every fucking shot in the hole. Off the course, he probably puts more shots in the hole.
Apparently he doesn't because he hasn't been.
Came up just short, a little bit today.
How do you not like Tiger off the field, though?
No,
off the course.
I prefer him off the course.
I prefer him off. He's a dog. How do you not like
just
that?
Just rolling around, swinging dick.
And brother, you agree with this? Typical golf guys. I mean, typical guy. Everything's got to be here. We always got to be
golf
here.
Clap
Grow
guys,
up.
golf
The guy was
clap.
hammering tail, and we got problems with that? Jesus.
The problem is he never should
You
have
know
gotten
what I
married.
mean? That's golf talk for you. I mean, nothing's exciting.
He was trying to
This
save
is
the
friggin' hush-hush.
problem was he was trying to save the marriage. That was his biggest issue. He
Don't
should
say
have
shit.
he should have came out and been like, "Listen, I'm going to get divorced. You know, the kids will be taken care of for the rest of their life. You know, my ex-wife will be handsomely taken care of, but I'm just going to continue to fuck whores." That's what he should have said, and he would have been fine.
Simple quote.
It would have been fine. Instead, he tried to make the marriage work, didn't work, and he went downhill. Kid fell off a cliff after that. Mike Parker still thinks it's fucking 04 over there. It's not 04, Mike. It's 2018. Dude, I haven't won shit. Can't win shit. He'll never win another major. Mark it down. Never.
Screenshot it.
Screenshot it. Hashtag it. Never win another major. Not better than Jack.
The bear.
The Golden Bear.
Mike Parker says, nah, it's the cursing around kids and being a general asshole in public.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I curse around kids all the time.
Either way, versus schools.
If they don't like being cursed around, then don't be around me. I don't know what to tell you.
Walk around. Nothing to see here, people. Walk around the big
Listen,
fella.
Cursing talk.
I'm going overboard on that.
He
Okay?
carries his
I
own
don't
police
curse-
tape.
I don't
He carries
curse
his
around
own
little-
police tape. Stay away
Caution.
from me, kids.
I don't curse around little kids, but
What's
Danger.
the age limit? What's the age limit?
Danger.
okay, if they're younger than 1, I'll curse around them because they have no idea what the fuck's going on. If they're let's say 1.5 to 11, okay, I won't curse. Once they're over 11, then shit's flying out. Come on. They're already hearing it from their friends at that point anyway.
They're already
let's grow.
saying it themselves.
That damn internet.
First off, they're probably saying themselves now like 6. You know, the way that they're all on the phones, okay?
Truth.
Everybody was all jacked up. Sundays are back.
Tiger, Sunday red. Sunday collapse, Tiger.
Second place. See you at the Masters.
I think Mike said it earlier. If you ain't first, you're last.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys. Rye said he was commenting about Dion's post, not Mike Parker's. You were late. He said commented too late because it was right under Mike. Agree.
Sorry, Brodo.
Agree. We put you. We grouped you.
Brodo!
We grouped you.
We grouped you. Sorry. What can we say?
What do you want to bet $50 on, Mike?
Get your game up.
Dion Brown says, I don't want to either, but your colleague is trashing Bennett for personal reasons, it seems. Nah, I wouldn't say it's personal. I don't think it's personal.
It's not personal when you make up a story. That's what he did. He flat out made up a story. They showed the video. It was nothing like what he said. And he could have got cops fired for doing their job, basically. And he never apologized about it. How about the apology? How about an apology, Mike? Seriously.
It was never talked about on any telecast.
No, they'll never
addressed.
No, because they hold him up like he's this pariah. Fucking dude's a fucking liar. That's all he is.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that anymore. So,
No,
question,
I don't have to go into
question
any more of
time.
that. He's just a liar.
Listen, he's a problem on the football field. That's what I'm excited for. The rest will handle itself. This is a great locker room. I'm not concerned about the rest. Let's get into the questions.
Well, we'll make a nice transition here. The family was clamoring for an A2D bombshell earlier, so we'll talk a little OG bombshells. Who was your boyhood crush, celebrity or otherwise?
Oh. Who were you jerking to? Well,
Cindy Crawford. She got it a lot.
Cindy Crawford. Christ, you're showing your age a little bit, Nick.
That's exactly right.
about time. We did one. Hold on. Put him in the middle. Get over here. Get over here. Give you one a bottle.
Oh, that little,
that
little chocolate chip. Fuck, that thing used to get hammered.
Hey-o.
I'll say, I don't even know her actual name, but Topanga. I was a big
Yes.
Topanga.
Yes.
I was a big
Yes.
Topanga
Yes.
fan.
Yes.
I'm back. Yes.
Every day I went to school, I was waiting for it to fucking Topanga. It never happened.
Topanga.
Dirty Uncle's back. I'm in on that.
Big Topanga fan.
Boy Meets World, I'm in.
I was a big
Yes,
Topanga fan.
that is the boyhood crush. If you want to go boyhood, it is Topanga.
It was, for sure.
Yes. Now, you want to get into the teens, maybe a little different. But boyhood, definitely Topanga.
Yeah, like 15, Jennifer Love Hewitt was in that movie, Can't Hardly Wait, and then I was a big fan of her.
That's mine.
You know?
The Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Jennifer-
one.
Danielle Fishel.
Okay, yeah,
Official,
that's Topanga. That's who we'll
I was
say.
a big fan of
That's
Jessica
what I'm
Alba
gonna
in the
say.
shimmy too.
Jennifer,
Back in the prime.
That was like
Jennifer-
18 for us then.
Jennifer
Yeah,
loved huge tits. Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh,
Goodness.
fantastic.
Would love to dive into them. Just play around.
Can't Hardly
that's
Wait.
yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
no, I
that's not
don't.
mine.
Oh.
I'm Topanga, but then I'm Alba, like it's shimmy
yeah.
Alba. Or Honey.
What is that, Honey?
Honey.
Or from Idle Hands, the first one when she popped out on the scene, dude, was showing
I
that
didn't see
ass.
that one.
Yeah, it was something like cheesy horror.
I'll find it on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
We're just looking for the ass. We don't need that. We don't need. We
Where's
don't
the
need any.
skin?
We don't even need the
It's
volume.
still
Once again,
proven
I'm
juice.
dating myself, but it was Pam Anderson too.
yeah.
I mean, before like car parts were falling out of there and shit too. Like, I mean, before, when I was a kid, it was just great to look at. And
that a
then,
muffler?
then I saw a video where fucking
Oil change.
just shit was flying. Is that a tire? Fucking shit was just flying the fuck out.
He said before
The hell's
car
in it?
parts started falling out of there.
The fuck is going on here?
First
Tommy
off,
Lee
first
Jones.
off, that video is ridiculous.
Oh,
I've
we're
seen
getting
that
pounded?
video.
Tommy Lee
Yeah.
pounding her.
Oh, it's just I love you. It's just a constant I love you. They say I love you 5,000 times in the video. And
You can drive a boat with your dick.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
and
you're doing
and
well.
He's holding up a fist. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's crazy.
Is that Malcolm Jenkins? Hey, it's just Tommy.
Tommy just holding up a fist.
Is that Malcolm? That's Tommy. Leave him alone. That's great.
I tried to fucking drive a boat and get laid at the same time. No, Pam definitely another one when you put into the your boyhood Baywatch.
Yeah, that was back in like early 90s.
Think about a little Baywatch. Them things were bouncing.
Oh, yeah.
You get a whole cast to the watch. You know what I mean? For some guys, they even go to the guy side.
Was she
But for us, I stick to
talking
it.
about CJ and her red Walter panties?
Yes. Hey, did you hear
Borat?
that? Some guys,
Borat.
some guys can go the other. For the guys too, a great cast all around. You know what I mean? Even for guys who played the other side, they can enjoy it too. Baywatch, great cast.
For the people by
It's
the
gonna be C4.
For the people by the people.
I'm here for everybody.
Hashtag trans talk.
I'm a giver. Always have been. Great dealer. Great. But no. I'm saying the girls on Baywatch were all smokes. Great cast.
yeah.
Great cast.
I mean, their whole job was to run on a beach.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to be good looking.
Oh, I wasn't saying they're great actors. We weren't saying great job.
Are you
Great
kidding me? Ever
candy.
see Barbed Wire?
Oh.
Pam's got some acting chops. Okay.
Yeah, she's got some credits. You bite your tongue.
Watch your lips.
You see her in the tub with the
Yo, Diesel's in. Deezy,
Ah!
you know what was on today?
What up,
And
dude?
I miss you. Every time. I took a video. I was going to send it to him, too. I didn't get a chance to.
oh, this is my jam.
Yeah. Making
Here's
my
a little
way
robot.
downtown. Walking fast.
Is that White Chicks?
Yeah.
That's a good movie. That's a good movie. That's a good
I
movie.
love this song.
Oh, my God. That's a good movie.
How'd you know?
How'd you know?
Terry Crews.
He's a fucking best.
Oh,
He is
He's
great.
fucking great. He's fucking great.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
I'm fucking.
Shakes the big
Diesel
quake.
says Franco sliding in the nine hole every fifth game.
Yes, sir. He's out. He just came in for that.
A
Dynamite.
Cubs fan tweeted at me today saying, "Dude, you guys are gonna love Arrieta's stick and Citizen Bank."
Oh, yeah, the kick and swing. Arietta hits
It's like,
five.
yeah, we will.
Arietta hits 5 dingers this year. I'm telling you now, 5 spots.
Now I got a
5
question.
spot for
Does
Jake.
Capper DH at all this year? Does Capper get in the bat?
No,
Interleague games. Boom.
Guy could probably still rake.
Boom.
he never could. Rick.
Not joking. Joking.
He did have a
Jesus
long hit
Christ.
streak, but we did confirm.
Yeah.
We did
I
confirm.
thought because of that that he was crowned now. So.
No, there was no crown.
Oh,
Just a
man.
little backhand.
I was just wondering if he was double dipping at all. He gets one at bat, just sees kids, just want to show him what he can do.
Player coach.
Yeah,
He's doing crunches
Like
right
Petey?
now.
Like Peter.
I would assume this
Just
time of night.
screaming, just screaming Jake at each crunch. Jake, Jake, Jake.
Next
this
question,
dude.
Robbie.
All right. Well, you guys discussed loved athletes in Philly sports earlier in the show, so let's shift to the front office. Putting aside the Super Bowl, which Philly GM has done the best job in his tenure with their respective club?
Well, take Colangelo the fuck out of it.
It's gotta be Allie.
It's gotta be. It's crazy to say right now, but it's gotta be Howie at this
Did you
moment.
take the Eagles out of
Oh,
it?
you take the Eagles
I'll
out?
take 'em.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's necessarily take the Eagles out of it. I mean, I just think if you factor in the Super Bowl, it's Howie hands down.
Yes, okay,
So,
so,
just
yeah,
over
yeah.
the course of their tenure, who's done the best job?
Well, I mean, Howie's done the best job, but I'm going to stay away from the Eagles, okay? Because it's too easy.
Yeah.
So I'll just stay with the other three. To me, what's happened and transpired
Might have
today,
to be a rat-faced bastard.
It might be, but what happened today? What happened today? To me, it's Quintek. To me, it's today. I was on him today.
I'm gonna go Hexy.
Today was the day where, hey, you want to play ball? Welcome to becoming a GM, Matty. It's good to have you. You know what I mean? Today's the day, so I'll give it to Matt. On a big signing like this, how can I not? That'd be disrespectful. I'm disrespectful enough to GMs around here. Sometimes I give a guy a little
GM
love.
killer.
He's turning a new leaf.
You know who I am. That's
So
why you know who I am. That's why a guy moves out of the corner office. He comes back to the big office when a guy starts hounding. You know what I mean? When I start fucking pressing you, deals start happening. I got on Colangelo, told him that it was a fucking shit roster. It wasn't an NBA roster. Bellinelli, Ursan. Boom. I'm here for you. Now LeBron's looking at private schools. I mean, fucking hey. I mean, look what I do for this city. Look what I fucking do for this city. It's unbelievable.
I love how he's crowned
That's
himself. He's crowned himself for
That's
LeBron
right.
looking at private
There's my
schools.
fucking statue. Let's
Look what
go.
I do for the city. LeBron's looking at private schools. What did you do? You did nothing.
What
did you do?
I love how he tried
My
to sign
hate.
that in there.
My
he was
hate.
like, I hated the GM so much. LeBron's looking at private schools. Look what I did for you. What? How did that jump in there? Took credit for LeBron looking at private schools.
Key to the city. Let's go.
That's what I'm looking for, Robbie. I'm looking for that fucking key. I mean, look what I've done. I've hounded GMs. They all of a sudden wake up and want to play big boy ball and stop playing fucking Madden. And then we start making big moves. We're on broad. Look what I've done. I mean, the hounding works. Me being negative to the GMs, strictly to GMs, works great. Crown everybody else. GMs, wake the hell up. And it's worked. So far, we'll see. You know, I've been nice on Hexy. I haven't said a lot. So maybe I got to start getting back on and playing bad hockey recently. So I'll start hounding this week. I'll do
I
a
had a
video.
good game yesterday.
I know, but I'll do a video anyway.
Be on alert.
It's bigger than us. It's bigger
Hexy
than us.
is bigger than us.
GMs, be on alert. He's coming.
Challenge the
Yeah, it's
man.
coming hot. You need anybody? Who's snoring lines in Miami? Who's their GM?
Oh, God.
Did you like Odell sign with the Dolphins?
That was funny.
Move over Chris Forrester. They're overlining from here to here real quick. They need a guy blowing lines back, running the ship. I mean, they were really, Tunsil don't know what to do, dude. He's like, do I even take a bong hit or somebody watching? I don't know what to do. So Tunsil's at. He doesn't know where he's at.
Turnstile Tunsil.
DZ said he's in Disney. Check in later. Nah, nice, Deez.
Boy.
Enjoy, brother.
D's in the Diz, huh?
Enjoy.
Brody's getting his first Diz.
Boy.
Mike Parker says Howie. But he did. I mean, Hinkie.
It is definitely Howie, but
He says Hinkie, too. Deserves a lot of credit, even though he's not here anymore. But, yeah.
yeah, he quit though like a child.
I don't think he quit. The NBA ran him out.
Yeah, he quit. They were trying to push him and give him less to make decisions, and he walked away. I wish he would have stuck with it, but.
Okay, so you're running the ship. You went through the whole tank, and then they start taking decisions.
I
away
know.
From you.
I understand.
I'm walking away too.
What happened.
Because then you fuck me in the ass.
They
you
did.
know what I mean?
They did,
like
yeah.
that's what they
You
did.
see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Yes.
Get back to the Big Lebowski. Why not?
Yes. Why not?
I kill your fucking car.
The dude.
The dude abides.
Fucking love that movie. Every week it's a different movie. You know what I mean? Last week it was Great Wedding Crashers Talk. It was really special. You know what I mean? Or 2 weeks. Was that 2 weeks ago?
Might have been last.
I think it was last week because I was crying.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was two. Two.
With the clip.
Yep.
Yep.
2. Mm-hmm. Good talk. Third question?
Yes, sir. The latest of the vast.
I forgot where we were.
The latest of the vast NFL offseason moves is Richard Sherman signing a 3-year deal with the rival 49ers.
Yeah, look at that one. That's a slap in Seattle's face, huh?
Right?
Goes right to the rival.
Achilles takes
the
a little
rival
longer,
who's
though.
on its way back up. He goes right to him.
By the time he's
Yo.
by the time he's healthy, the deal will be up.
Yep. That's what I said last night.
Listen.
Hey, newsflash, Achilles 2 year. Especially when you're over 30.
It's-
2 years. 2
It's
years.
not-
2
dude,
years.
You
You're
listen,
getting toasted this year.
Achilles a monster injury, but I don't discount Richard Sherman. I happen to be someone that likes Richard
I like
Sherman.
Richard Sherman, too.
I really do.
Good
This
dude.
this guy's overcame adversity his entire life. All right. I think he's going to come back and be a good player again from the Achilles injury, and it's just a slap in Seattle's face that he goes right to San Fran. I like that move out of him. Like,
Me too.
okay, yeah.
And he's a Bay Area
I'll go
guy,
with-
so he's going to
Well,
stay
he's
in that
Compton.
Stanford guy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he went to Compton. Came from
West
Compton
Coast kid.
and graduated Stanford with honors. Like the dude's You know,
That's what it's all about,
He
man.
was a sixth-round pick.
Yep.
Worked his way to the best corner in football, for a 3-year span.
Yep.
Dude's overcome everything his whole life.
Yep.
I'm not betting against him.
Well-spoken
I think
guy.
he comes. Really well.
Shut
I think
down.
he comes back to being a really good corner again. And might take him to
My shot wasn't-
Just ask
three-quarters
Aaron
way
Andrews
through
as
this
well.
year coming up. But yeah.
My shot wasn't at Richard Sherman. My shot was at.
Oh, no,
you know,
I got you. Yeah.
The Niners fans like thinking he's going to come in this year, and you know,
It might take till halfway through the season before he's even like really ready to go.
Yeah. So
Well, my point is he's just one of many players changing places, like much more than I ever remember during an off season, and we're only a month,
Yeah.
a little more than a month in. So explain to me, why is there these flurry of off season moves? What's going on?
I don't know. There's a lot of trades. Usually not a lot of trades in the NFL, but a lot of trades going on.
yeah, you know what I think it is. You know, teams covet. Well, a lot of things with the Eagles.
March is that big time date, right? That's when they.
Yeah, that's when money.
Well,
starts.
they're not.
Official
They're actually
season, when the
not.
official season
Yeah, but it's
starts,
not
right?
actually. It hasn't happened yet, right?
Off-season.
Because nothing's really. There's been agreements yet, but nothing's finalized until what is it, like March? It's coming up.
Yeah,
It's
next
like,
week.
Is it next week?
I think it's
right?
like next week. Yeah,
like
because
next Tuesday or next Thursday is when the day. That's when the season officially begins.
Yep.
Then you can start signing people.
and that's when a lot of bonuses kick in too.
Yes, also,
so that's
yeah.
what you're going to see. I think, Rob. I think you're going to see a flurry of
There's
deals
gonna be
next week, too.
there's a
Save
bunch.
money.
There's gonna be a bunch
Yep.
of cuts coming up next week.
And you see a team like the Browns acquiring money. You know, so teams that are under the cap are out there trying to acquire contracts, and teams that are over are out there dishing it out. You know what I mean? That's just the way it's going. I think the league and the cap, I think the cap's all fucked in the NFL a little
The
bit.
Browns are gonna fuck this
So,
up. By the
you know,
way.
I think that's why you see a lot of moving faces a lot. I think the cap's a
I'm
mess.
convinced. I don't
That's
know.
just my opinion.
I know. There's a couple guys
I think
at
everything
the
should be the
station
luxury tax.
that have been
Everything
talking.
should be luxury tax. Everything should be able to spend as much as you want, right? But you pay over the luxury tax, just like baseball. It should be the same thing. If you got it, spend it.
I think the Browns are gonna fuck.
You telling me
this
to
up.
stop?
No, I said you don't
No.
stop. You just keep going. I said I think the Browns are gonna fuck this up. I really do. I think they're gonna fuck it up. They on paper they made some good moves, and a couple guys at the station and crowned them, thinking they're gonna be playoff contenders. I don't. I think they're gonna stink still.
That's outrageous.
Who's saying playoff contenders?
Yeah, that's outrageous.
Well, there was talk.
Oh, if you get
They'll
Saquon
be happy to get
and
to 5.
if you get Saquon and
I mean, well, they're gonna get
and Minka at
they're gonna get a
4,
1-4.
If you get
And
Saquon
Cousins. That's when we were talking.
That's what we were
That's
talking.
when we talking Cousins. Then we're talking 9-7. Right?
Tyrod.
Not. Yeah.
Not with Tyrod.
no, but I think you're still you're
you're better.
competitive.
Yeah, you're
you're
better.
competitive. You're
Absolutely.
tough. You're
better.
tougher.
Like,
That
yeah,
wide
He's better than
receiver-
anybody they had.
The only time I'm happy with someone getting Tyrods is when my car needs them and I get some Tyrods. Okay? I'm not happy with anyone else getting
He's
Tyrods.
obviously better than anybody they had, but I mean that's not.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
like being the
yeah,
tallest midget in a
but-
circus.
but granted,
I mean, you know,
they went-
who the fuck wants that title?
They went winless. Though. They went winless.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I mean, they're not going to go from winless
Dude,
to
John
9
Dorsey.
to
John
9-7.
Dorsey can win 6 games. They're gonna have a fucking parade in Cleveland again.
That's
You
what I'm saying.
understand?
Like,
I mean, your house money all
might,
day right
they
now.
They might win 6 or 7 games.
I
now.
like
They
his
have,
moves
Yeah.
for
They are
one
good
reason.
moves.
For one reason, not because I'm a Mr.
Tyrod Taylor's
I'm not
probably
Mr. Jarvis
24th,
Landry.
23rd, 24th
to
best
me,
player.
to me, Devontae Parker's better. Okay, to me,
Landry.
Landry's a little overrated.
I think
to me.
Landry's better.
A little
Landry's
overrated.
a gamer, though.
I like Jarvis Landry. but
Hard to bring down.
That's not my point. I think that people make Landry out to be like he's this prototypical one, and he's not.
No, but they have Josh
He's a
Gordon.
slack guy.
No, yeah, but I'm
Coleman.
just saying it's a really good deal. It's not as good as people want to like make it out, but that's a good deal, right? You have Gordon. You know, I like all the moves they
Well,
made.
he's a perfect slot guy between Coleman and Gordon, who
Yes.
are burners, and then you got him in the slot to make the tough catches.
And then you
which
draft
is what he
Saquon.
does. Jarvis Landry makes tough catches,
And you draft
he breaks
Saquon.
tackles.
And you draft Saquon.
They should draft Saquon,
No, you put him in.
but I would draft Josh Allen at 4. Personally, I wouldn't draft just because I think Josh Allen's would be the guy that you need in the future. Because I don't think Tyrod's going
I
to
just
get you.
take Minka. I don't even get cute with it.
But I don't think
I don't
Tyrod-
even get cute. Because I know Baker's going to fall.
But you need
and
to-
I'm gonna get him later.
Okay, so you think Baker's going to be better than Josh Allen?
Yes.
I don't.
Not even a debate in my
I
mind.
don't.
Not even a question.
I don't.
Not even a question.
I think Baker might be the second best, but I think Josh Allen's the best quarterback.
You're
in the NBA.
basing that off of size.
Oh, he's got.
You're not
every- he's
basing
got-
it off
he's
of
got
all the
everything-
other-
He looked good. He's got everything.
Don't
I
tell
want.
me what he did. Don't tell me what he fucking did in shorts, please.
I know, but
Don't tell me what he did in shorts.
But I'm saying, but he's got everything.
I'm not
you
saying
want.
he's not a good quarterback. I'm not saying
He's got everything you want.
I'm
Size.
not saying I know that, but this is what I was saying
And
the other night.
arm-wise.
We all fall in love with that. I fall in love with the intangible when I'm drafting a quarterback, and I'm the Cleveland Browns at this point. I got to go get a guy that I think can change this organization, and to me, it is Baker fucking Mayfield all day and twice on
I like
Sunday.
Baker Mayfield.
He's not Johnny Manziel. He can throw the football. Johnny couldn't throw. This is what people are idiots.
Johnny can throw a little bit. No,
the
he couldn't
best,
throw a lot.
the best passer.
Johnny also had a
the
drug
best,
problem.
The best passer in this draft is Baker Mayfield.
But Johnny had a drug problem.
I don't care about size.
Johnny might have been okay if he
5'11".
didn't have a drug problem.
Drew Brees is 5'11". I don't care about size. He can flat out he can make every throw at this level. Every throw. So because he's 5'11", he's not a good, not to you, but the NFL scouts are going to, listen to all the guys who've interviewed him. Sean McVay freaking flat out fell in love with him. You know what I mean? Other guys and Coach Dorsey asked him about his arrest. And this shows me maturity right here, okay? John Dorsey broke his balls early on about the arrest. And he said, listen, I won't go change anything I've done in my life because it's got me to this point. It's grown me. And that showed me maturity. Yeah. Right? A guy's going to say something just to say it? I regret it? No, I want you to be real. And all about his personality and him saying, I'm not going to change for a team because I'm not going to change my mentality or my competitive edge for a team. I don't want to play for you then. That's the kind of guy I want. You're going to take me for who I am because I'm not going to change in an interview process to tell you what you want to hear. They're leaders. They're winners. The guys are going to tell you, oh, yeah, this is what you want to hear. This is what you want to hear. I'll tell you this. They're the fake fuckers. They're the guys that you draft because they say what you want to hear. They're 6'4" or whatever. And up here, they're mental fucking midgets that Sweeps like to say. I want a guy who can mentally think on his own and be a goddamn leader, and that's this kid. I know I got a love affair for him just because I think he's got all.
You have a huge love affair for him.
I love the bravado. I love the mocks. That's what I'm looking for when I'm trying to change the franchise. I need a guy.
But he's never won anything.
The Carson.
He won a job as a walk-on and won a job. He did that.
They win in North Dakota.
Yeah,
State
they did win.
I'm just trying to think of but I compare him out to Carson in a way that he had to work. Carson,
but he's
you
nowhere
can't
near
look
the
at that.
size or arm.
It doesn't matter. It's the work. I don't care. You guys at these combine shit want to talk about size.
I'm not talking about combine shit. I'm just talking about you need a good arm to throw the football in this league.
Now he doesn't have a good arm?
That's just fact.
Now he doesn't have a good arm?
Not good enough.
Oh, you stop it. Not good enough. He can make every throw in the field.
Can he?
Yeah, 70% completion percentage.
Okay.
I mean, Georgia pretty good defense.
In the Big 12.
Georgia pretty good. Now you want to go down. Now you want to go down. Georgia pretty good D, right?
Yeah, they lost.
Oh, he freaking carved them.
And then the second half, he didn't do shit.
You can't. I mean, it's a team game, Brian.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
He flat out carved the defense. Now it's not good enough. Flat out carved a top defense in all college football, and that's not good enough. That's the closest thing you're going to see to an NFL defense. The closest thing, and he carved it. Am I wrong?
For half of football. And he lost.
All right.
And he lost.
Felt good getting it out.
Listen, okay.
Is he a playmaker or is he
Saquon has everything you want, but guess what? Because they're the Browns, Saquon probably tears his knee.
He's Drew Brees to me. That's what he is. Because he can move well in the pocket.
I don't know if he's Drew Brees.
It's about
put a lot on his plate there.
But it's the size because I got to compare him to something size-wise.
I got you that.
So size-wise, Drew Brees does really well at finding throwing lanes. The thing Baker does really well, what I've noticed of him, is finding throwing lanes for his size. He did that really good against Georgia. Russell Wilson. Now, Baker can run it, but it's not his M.O. It's not his M.O. He can make plays in the pocket. He can move in the pocket. He's athletic. That's what this game is.
Listen, I love the kid. Okay?
I'm not saying Rosen
I've told you how much I like.
Allen isn't. I'm not saying that.
I'm going against you. You know how much I like Baker Mayfield.
I know you do.
I just don't think that he's the best quarterback in the draft. That's all.
It's a weak class.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So to me, I'm going to go up here.
1,000% agree with that.
I'm going to go up here now.
It is a weak class.
Because if I got to draft you,
if one of them's going to be a superstar, you got to take him, in my opinion.
But that's to me. The one I could see being a superstar is this kid. That's the one I could see being a superstar. And maybe I'm wrong. It won't be the first time, but that's just how I feel.
Won't be the last.
It's the extra. It's a side dish.
No, I got you. I got you.
I'm a big side dish guy.
He's a tough SOB.
I mean,
what are you talking about, Danny?
Who doesn't love sides?
He's talking about Danny, right? Rolling a nutsack and a wheelbarrow out to the man, right? Like guys like that. They're the guys I want. You know what I mean? With a little edge.
I used to say that about Danny, and I still do.
That's what I'm saying. You say that about Danny.
Yeah.
But that's what my point is. It's like that extra. They're the winners are. That's the kind of guy I pride myself in being. But if I step on the field, I'm going to spit in your fucking face. If you're Kansas, you won't come in here and act like you're stick with basketball, babe. All right? You ain't going to come into my home and start talking. Because I'll saliva you right in the middle of the court.
It was in Kansas, but it was great.
I know he didn't saliva him, but I'll saliva you right. I'll saliva you right in the
Kansas
freaking
didn't
court
shake his hand. That was what happened.
Yeah, and I'll
so then
saliva.
they got smoked, and then they got taunted which I'm fine with.
Saliva.
You don't want to shake hands, I'm with on you.
Saliva.
Oh, yeah. I don't,
You know what I mean?
I'm going to
I don't
spit.
have a problem
I'm a
with any of it.
spitter.
I know you're a
Because
spitter.
it's disrespectful
You are
without
a
the
spitter.
hands. You know what I mean? I just disrespected you without my hands. Now, you want to come get handsy? We can do it. But I just disrespected
Spitting's
you
very
with
degrading.
saliva.
Bobby Alomar.
Spitting is extremely
Yeah.
I'm the
degrading.
scoreboard guy.
Yeah,
You
Robbie
I,
got
I
it.
just I always like to go. What's going on there? I just dropped an 80 on your head right there. Fucking basketball school. Shut your mouth. But I had no problem with that stuff. I mean, come on.
I just love how he
It's
was
what
yelling
it
at
is.
when he was yelling at the fans, "Go root for basketball." It
Yeah.
was great.
The fact that
Because
he,
true.
The fact that he
Also,
planted,
why are you
planted
even
the
at
flag
why are
and-
you even at a
and,
Kansas
you know,
football game?
planted the flag in Buckeye Nation right in the 50-yard line. Atta boy, great job. Right?
He's a-
That's what
yeah,
That's
he's
what
a
T.O.
dog.
did, and he got fucking tackled too. So go ahead and protect your house. Where the hell were all the Buckeyes? Right? If I played for Ohio State, you ain't get that fucking. You know, I'd have came right out there in my fucking gym shorts after
Yeah.
I saw it on fucking
Yeah.
TV,
Yeah.
and he'd have been fucking tackled.
I would have ripped that flag
Yeah,
out.
where's that guy?
Ripped that flag out of the ground and stabbed him with it.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, if I'm
So I love his
Cleveland,
moxie and stuff. I mean, I think we think he's a leader. You know what I mean?
I think
'Cause
Dorsey's going to get him.
Because if nobody follows you, then you're just out for a jog. Right? You're not. There's got to be people. So I believe he's a leader, and we'll see if people are going to follow him. You know what I
you
mean?
really want to see if Moneyball's gone? You really want to see if Moneyball's gone and John
If
Dorsey?
nobody's following you, then you're just out for
You
a
want
jog.
to see if John Dorsey?
That needs to be put on there needs to be like a Nike shirt that says that on it. We need to make that shirt.
We do.
We're copywriting that. Don't fucking
Don't
steal
you
that.
dare.
Don't you
Don't you
dare.
dare.
Don't you dare. We're copywriting that. Agree to
Mark up
disagree.
on the screen right now.
You want to see if John Dorsey and the Cleveland Browns change their way of thinking? If they do, they take them 4. If they do, they take them 4. Or they find a way to get it back in and get them. Wow. That's to me. You want to change a culture? You want to change lose it? Go get a guy who's got something between his legs. That's how you change it. And you draft Saquon. And now hello. Wow. Tyrod, you'll be sitting real quick. Boop, boop. Week 1.
I don't know.
Week 1.
You think Baker's ready off the bat?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I think Tyrod is solid enough for them to win
Now,
6 to
look at
7
this.
games.
Look at this shit. Look at
No,
this
he's not
shit.
going to go. They're not going to go to the
Daddy.
playoffs.
Listen, Daddy. You got to be able to throw the ball a little bit in this league. Okay?
I totally
Talk
agree.
to Buffalo Bills fans.
I've told you.
They hate him. They hate him.
I know he can't throw.
They
can't
hate
throw.
him. He's the king
But-
of the fourth quarter.
But no,
dump
but
offs.
his numbers
And his numbers look good. He's a fantasy
It's
guy.
because he doesn't. Listen, he doesn't throw interceptions, but he doesn't take risks either. He doesn't take any risks. He's like Alex.
3,000
He's
yards.
Alex Smith, basically.
No,
Right around 3,000 yards.
But slightly
It's
is less good.
18 and 4.
Yeah.
500 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Here you go, Clarice. There you go, Clarice. Have some of that right
Yeah,
there.
I totally agree. I'm just saying, if they do draft Saquon and Tyrod plays the quarterback, they could win 7 games, maybe.
But he's got
Maybe
a good,
6. They just didn't win any this year. So they win 5. I'm sure they'll be pretty pleased, right? But I do agree that if there's a quarterback there that you think it could be a star, you have to take him at 4.
Yep.
Now, Minka Fitzpatrick, yeah, he could be a great player in this league. I think he's going to be a very good player. But if you think Baker, if you think Allen, if you think Darnold, if you think Jackson, if you think any of these guys, okay, are going to be a star quarterback, you take them at 4.
Because you went defense twice last year in the first.
Yeah.
Round, you know what I mean? Peppers and Garrett.
What are you saying? Take them at 1?
Nope. I'm saying there's only one. There's only one franchise quarterback in this draft.
Baker
One.
Mayfield.
One.
Tom is really hitching. He's hitching right to Baker.
All in.
All of it
He
in.
is all in.
All of it
Oh,
in.
yeah, he's all in.
I'll put my
All
whole-
3 inches in.
Yep.
Right on the
Yep.
tailpipe.
Maybe 2.5. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'll
cold-blooded.
stay in all night. But let me tell you another thing.
Both
Staying all
lips
night.
on that
He said,
tailpipe.
"I'm staying all night."
Both lips on that tailpipe. You got it. Do not put a banana in this tailpipe. 'Cause
Jesus.
Tom is on it.
Tom,
I'm in her. I'm in her.
he'll suck that banana right out of the tailpipe. He made the,
Did you take the peel with it?
you gotta peel this fucking thing?
Oh, my God.
Check, please.
We're off the rails.
What a great time.
Off the rails.
Great time. But no, I put my whole reputation on Baker Mayfield. That's how deep I am.
I see that. Yeah, you're.
That's how
you're
deep
big.
I am.
You are big into the Baker.
Yeah. No
Hope I'm
condom.
fucking right.
No
It's
condom.
all right. The Eagles won a Super Bowl this
We're
year.
good.
We're good.
We're good. I
You
called
got 2
that
years
shit like
wrong.
I
2
thought
years
I
wrong.
called that shit like
We've been calling Super Bowls for a decade.
Yeah.
Finally got it.
He's so confident. No condom. Nothing. Just
nothing. Nothing. We have triplets. We do. All right, Baker. They'll be better. They'll be great athletes.
Yeah, you're clean,
I bring
right,
the
Baker?
size.
Yeah, Baker, you're clean,
You're
right?
good, right?
Oh my God. Jesus.
I didn't know it went to me banging Baker.
What the fuck is going on right now?
I didn't know it went that way.
How did this
How did that happen?
This
Flying off the rails.
Mike Park said, run the Wildcat and let Tyrod throw his 18 passes a game. Yeah, with Saquon, yeah.
You got David Njoku there, too. I mean, no disrespect to Charles Clay. Charles Clay couldn't stay healthy. Njoku's got better hands, younger, you know.
They're looking for Njoku to break out, I would think, right? And obviously, if you get Saquon, I mean, barring injury, Saquon looks like a guy that could be a great running back in this league, okay? Right? So you figure you could rely on him, throw the ball minimal amount of times. Hopefully these young guys on your defense play well. Cleveland they're not going to make the playoffs. They'll be more respectable this year. They'll win games. They didn't win a game last year. Would they win 2 in the last 2 years? Like,
right.
Come on. This team they're just looking for wins right now.
They go 8-8. That's their fucking Super Bowl right
there.
Right. That's a great turnaround.
Like 500, they'd be going nuts.
Right.
I'd say they still need a quarterback. They still need a quarterback, but they're maybe a 6-win team. Yeah, 5-6, but they still need a quarterback.
All right, next question.
Yeah, let's shift back to baseball, boys. Simple. Who's your breakout hitter and pitcher for the 2018 MLB season?
Oh, I like it.
Herrera.
No, lock it up.
My breakout? I'm going to go Nick Williams. I'm going to stay home.
Whole MLB or?
Yeah, breakout guy. Breakout guy. I'm going to go Nicky Will. I just think he's a tremendous hitter.
Pitcher?
Breakout? Dude, I'm all in on the fighting. I'm going to stay with Nola that he gets even better.
There it is. That was going to be my guy.
I'm all in on this baseball team.
This guy talk first for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Just take the 2 Sam I did, and we'll go on to the next one. It's fine.
I'm going to say Nola.
Keep it consistent.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Nola for pitching because I really think that, especially now we have Arrieta as the ace, he doesn't have to be the ace. Nola, I think he's going to take that step. I think he wins 15 this year, or more, 15 plus. And then for hitter, there's a couple younger guys I like, but I think Greg Bird finally emerges this year for the Yankees. I've been waiting for it, and he's been hurt. He's been stumbling when he wasn't hurt, but I think he emerged this year, and the Yankees are a really good team. As much as I hate the Yankees.
Yeah. I think I'm going to land in Houston on both.
Really?
I think Bregman goes bananas. I mean, he's got a ton of pieces around him, so it's
hard
to have everybody hit.
I love
that.
I love Alex Bregman.
He had a slow start last year.
I thought you were going
Then
to
he was
slow
awesome.
start, and he started to come a little bit. I mean, like
awesome.
Azuna's going to be a monster, so but and I think Cole, obviously, to change the scenery. Just being another piece with the other 2 guys there, I think Garrett Cole wins 18, 19 games.
Look good in the spring so far.
Yeah.
Good call. It's a good call.
Not that it means much, but, working with Verlander helps, right?
Right.
Yeah.
As a Cardinals fan, I thought you were going to go possibly with Jose Martinez, and I'm really high on Jose this year, especially playing him in fantasy. I think I'll go as far as say is that he's got a shot at MVP and maybe even Triple Crown numbers. That's how high I'm on Jose Martinez for your Cardinals.
Where's he going to play, though? He's not even
outfield or first base?
No, it's Carpenter, Jerko. I mean, if they move Carpenter back over, it's Jerko, DeYoung, Wonger, and Carp. And then you got Azuna. Pham's playing center, and then you got Dexter and right. So he's still really a platoon guy. I love Jose Martinez. I just don't think he's going to get enough at bats.
Well,
somebody gets hurt.
We're just talking breakout, and I know I took it to the next level, but I think that hot
back
can give you 20
off the bench
in the lineup, though.
He can get you 20 if he plays. If he plays, gets 300 at bats, and comes off the bench. Yeah, absolutely. No, I like that name.
Definitely. I'm targeting him in fantasy. I'm targeting Jameson Taillon this year too. Staying in the NL Central.
No, they got to win some games.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to win for the
Somebody's
Pirates.
got to win a game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Next one?
They tear it down.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Getting back to where we started, the upcoming Final Four tournament. Agree or disagree? Virginia will win the Final Four tournament.
So they win the NCAAs, you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually gonna agree. Virginia's my pick this year. I think they're the best team, and I think they actually have enough offense this year to go along with their phenomenal defense that they always play. So my Final Four, which we didn't go over,
You got plenty of time.
But we got time. Yeah.
That's why I
a
kind of
month.
went back to it.
It's a
Yeah.
month.
My final four, and I'll give it to you right now,
Joshua.
is going to be
DeJesus.
I would disagree with that. I mean, I do like them. They're a good team, but I feel like Arizona could clip them. Who knows?
Yeah, well, they have enough of the
Up
offense.
the top right there.
Will says they do have enough offense to go with that defense. That'll, Arizona will test that.
My final four is going to be Virginia. Virginia, Michigan, Nova.
Duke's on that side.
I know.
No,
I
I'm
fucking
saying
hate Duke.
Kansas.
Syracuse. Why not? I'm a homer. I'm sorry. I'll have Nova over Cuse in the Final Four, and Virginia over Michigan. Virginia, Nova in the championship. Virginia takes it home. Nova comes up just short. That's my bracket.
I'll go Arizona, Michigan, and on that side. Purdue and Kansas on this side. Michigan, Kansas. Kansas wins it all.
All right. All right.
Did not want to go that way, but nah.
That's all right. I'm probably going to fill out four.
I was just going to say.
Probably tonight when I get home.
But I did have, I had a 4 in there, a 3.
I had an 11.
A 2. Yeah, of course.
That might not even
win.
They might not even play. They might lose Wednesday.
Let's get past Wednesday.
Yeah, right. I would have to look at the bracket, guys. So I'm not even gonna give a final four. I'm just gonna say Arizona wins the whole thing, and put a stamp on that one. Probably be wrong again. Go the opposite of me in your brackets because I am the fucking worst. HUD will have a bracket. I don't know what it is. Maybe $10 a bracket. You can do up to I'm gonna say 3, which is always like a fair number. Doesn't make it too many. So you can do up to 3 brackets. We'll have a sign up ASAP, this week.
Yeah, you might as well set it up tonight.
Set it up. I know we're going to have a lot of good guys in there. I know
I got a bunch of people.
I know Chris put donation because he meant that we're all going to lose. So that's what he meant by donation, but it's not a donation. Winner gets, whatever percentages we come up with, depending on how many people come in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll have fun with that.
Best time of the year. Baseball's in the air. I mean, I know
Yes.
the weather's not agreeing with us on the East Coast, but
We're not disagreeing on that one.
Yeah, it's baseball season, March Madness, best time. You got
Love
the
it.
Masters coming up for you golf guys. So
You watch
Another sport I wouldn't watch me put on my back deck.
I watched golf all day today.
I know people like it. I just can't. It's
draft coming up in
too
April. So
I'm looking forward to.
Sixers playoff time.
I'm looking
so
forward. I can't believe that
Fly
Syracuse
guys.
got in. I know they're playing Wednesday. I'm pretty pissed about that, but whatever. Hopefully they win Wednesday night. I love this time of year. I love March Madness. Pumped that Cuse got in, and I'm just looking forward to Thursday, Friday. 2 great days.
Yeah.
The first 2 days of the tournament, the first weekend of the tournament, phenomenal. Buzzer beaters, upsets, just a great time. And should be fun, man. Enjoy it, guys. Maybe take a sick day from work. Maybe take 2.
Yeah,
why not?
Because if anything, I think this year is maybe the most wide open. It's
Wide
been in a
open,
long time.
dude. Wide open.
In a long time.
Like even
Like
I
Pam
think
Anderson.
Virginia and Nova are probably the 2 best teams. But if they lost in the Sweet 16, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
At least somebody.
I forgot Michigan State.
At least somebody's here. You know what I mean? At least somebody heard that one.
Oh yeah, car parts are falling out. Everybody knows.
It's because you read my mind. I was thinking the
Wide
same
open. Pam Anderson. You'll go back and listen and laugh like we do. You know what I mean, we'll text each other later.
I apologize.
We're gonna miss like 5. I'm gonna miss like I probably
They'll
miss
touch the tips.
I probably
later,
miss like
it's fine.
5 funny things you guys said that I'll listen to later and be like, fuck, how did I miss that? You know what I mean, I'm all engulfed in some of these comments that the fan want to talk about, and it's tough to double dip. And then Dawn gets home, you're not reading enough of them, and it's like I'm one guy. I mean, one of my partners over here, you don't even fucking read YouTube. I mean, guys use YouTube out to dry. Like, you don't even care about the family. You know what I mean? This is what I deal with.
Rob's got it.
Crumb talk.
Crumb
talk.
This guy's serious.
Wants Bennett to get hurt. I mean, look at what we listened to tonight. Look, I love you. On Sundays.
Sundays are for family, boys.
I don't really like you ever, but it's fine. I
That's
feel like I had to talk you into doing a show tonight. You were like really being quite childish.
no, it wasn't.
Wow.
Just said I don't watch college basketball.
Don't lie to the people now.
Nope, I didn't. I'm not lying. I told you my exact message was
lies.
I don't want to
talk.
I don't want to talk about college basketball for more than a half hour.
About to start
because I'm not as engulfed as I usually am.
Shame.
That's how it was. Don't you try to tell people
Shame.
lies. I said no more than a half an hour. I'm the one who came up with the poll question. I'm the one who set it up. How did I not want to talk?
Shame.
Scarlet letter.
I do this for you. I do this for you, and this is the feedback. This is the kickback I get. You know what I mean? Talk about a bad locker room. You got problems with Michael Bennett. I got problems with you. You know what I mean?
Wow,
You're dividing the locker room.
Stop it. My God.
Jim Brown again had a great best time of the year. Mike Parker crying over the crumb talk. And not crumb cake. We could crumb cake talk too. Stop. That's like old school.
Everybody
Sebastian
loves crumb
Manafaro. You know what I mean? That's like old school. Like, oh, somebody knocks on the door. Oh, get the crumb cake coffee. Get it right in front pot.
Better hope that company comes.
A guy knocked on my door yesterday. I fucking dove. I went diving. I went diving. I was peeking out the window. He's like, nobody texted me. I'm looking through my phone. Then I missed something. I'm peeking out the window.
One of the greatest skits of all time. This is so true.
It is.
You better hope company comes. It's the only way we're eating this cake. Don't you touch that. It's for company.
It's for company. The adamant.
I was in the neighborhood.
Yeah, come on in.
Oh my God, there's always time for you to
now I get a knock.
He goes, Army crawl over here. Grandma, you too. Grandma, get over here.
I love it. It's so true. Like I literally went through my text messages when I heard the knock. I'm like, who did I miss? Who did I miss? And then I'm like, I missed nobody. Who's here? And then he kept knocking. I'm like, who is this guy? What is he? Well, he probably selling something. So I'm peeking.
This guy's double knocking?
I'm peeking, double knocked. And I got the word front door in the history.
I do knock. I knock
whoever created that front door is the biggest. That company, I hope it folded. Because how dumb are you? You put two, like windows on it, right? And then the people. I can already see them. They can see me. There's no fucking need for the peephole. Get a grip. What is that?
Just stuck an eye right on her.
You're like, oh, in case you're like this skinny, if the guy, and you can manage to get to the door, like,
if the guy hasn't shot you through the window yet, there's some people that he can shoot you through.
Hey,
if you're looking for a bullet through your eyeball,
I mean that's the old school. That's the 1996 door where you want people to come in. Like everybody's. Lights are on. Lights are on.
Now you need this one right here. Keep it closed.
You smell Folgers? You smell the Folgers?
Sanka. Get the Sanka. We got company.
Oh, my God. It's the greatest show in the history of shows. I mean, I don't know why you listen to anything else out there. We get you educated in sports. We get you educated in life. You know what I mean? We tell you how bad Tiger is. I'm just kidding. Easy, Mike. I know.
We
will
will
drive all the way up from the Carolinas.
Drive on up, Mike.
He'll be on the next
red eye
on the
couch right here. You can get road. You can send right on back down to Carolina, boy. Come and sit down. We got a headset for you. All right. I'll have you crying right on back to Carolina.
Soft serve.
You and Eldrick.
Soft serve. Soft serve. Custard. Last stand. Oh, man. But no, we have a good time. Great time. What were we just saying?
Who knows?
I don't know what the hell I was just saying. I was excited about something.
Somebody knocked
I'd
on
say
your
we're
door.
about.
Oh, yeah.
Who was it?
Yeah, I dive. I really am a diver. Like sometimes I hide.
You would be a diver.
I don't need to. Who would come in here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? That's nobody good.
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, and then we're gonna sit down.
Yeah, but see, I don't want them knocking anymore. I'll just open it and say no, I'm not interested, and close the door.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I'm that guy. I don't just ignore. If it's a Jehovah's Witness, no, I'm not interested. Leave.
I've done both. I want to see where they're going though. All right, so if I lose you in the vision, then I open the fucking door. All right, fuck you want? Fuck this guy go.
Making
Can
sure
I help
you
you with?
sneak around back.
We're not interested.
I'm
home, motherfucker. I'm home.
Yep, I think the last time I opened my door for somebody,
I'm home.
they were selling windows, and it was just a mess. And I'm caught up.
First off, selling windows.
Yeah, like trying to sell windows.
I would say.
I know what he's saying. Just because they go in your neighborhood.
Yeah, like, I don't want to deal with
put a roof on around back.
Yeah.
You guys look like you need a roof.
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing on my roof?
Yeah.
How the fuck you know what's in my house? I don't need a roof.
Actually, I got a better one. I got a better one under the older one. So yeah, kick rocks, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get out.
Beat it, Screech. The fuck you know what I need.
I thought that was a squirrel up there the other day. Son of a bitch crawling around on my roof.
Fucking guys. No, exactly. I got that one before, too.
I just can't deal with
Yeah,
it.
we just did siding over there.
Looks like your guys' windows might have a little wall.
And I'm like a good dude, so you start talking window. I know you're trying to do a job, and I'm like, oh, we're always interested. And then, you know what I mean? I'm not really
I
interested.
intentionally leave my windows dirty, pal.
There's never been Windex
So
on them ever.
You
know what I
can't
mean?
see it.
We don't Windex here. Crumb talk. All right, we're out of here. We love you all. What do we? I mean, Phil's coming up. Sixers playing.
Sixers, they gotta
I don't
score.
know.
March
It's not
Madness.
loading. It's not loading. So we're gonna end it. We're gonna watch some 10-9-8 family talk.
be over.
We love you all. You help make the show. Help make the whole freaking company drive.
Up
We
by
love
27.
you. Up by
118-91 with 2 to play.
Let's go. 10-9-8.
Woo!
It's been Agree Disagree.
I'm
ATD
2-2.
Radio. Tom Arnone, Nick Delgazzo, Brian Wilson,
2-2.
Robbie Poe on the ones and twos, and all the family out there. For the best in the businesses, no notes all around the table.
Hashtag it.
My watch
You can
still
hashtag
says,
it.
My watch still says 8:46.
See?
And it will stay that way until a year from now.
Yep. Fundamentals here. Fundamentals.
Guess what? The one in my
We
car.
learn how to beat the system.
The one
We've
in my
learned to beat daylight savings.
the one
here.
in my car I can't change.
No.
So half the year it's right, and
Yeah.
now it's
How
officially
about this?
incorrect.
How about this crumb talk? Get rid of daylight fucking savings. Keep this time right here all year through.
It was
Like
made
Wilson
for
said.
farmers. There's 4 of them left.
Yeah.
Fuck
the farmers.
Seriously.
We grow our own crops here.
Let's do it.
Canadian
like that. We
James
need
Water talk. We
6
grow our own
hours.
crops. I hope you heard that,
Canada.
Jamesy. Where's that at? 244 Mark James when you listen back. Canadian talk. We grow our own
We
plants.
grow our own crops.
We out.
Yeah.
We out.
Best thing about our
All right,
crops.
we're never going to get out of here.
Best thing about our
Hey,
crops.
I lied.
You can
We'll stay a while.
You can sprinkle some in your food, and then you can roll some up afterwards. It's a great time.
I lied. We're not going anywhere.
All right, we're gonna go now.
Mike Barker said dude's on Jack's dick and he never saw him play, but on a replay. Oh, that's a laugh.
You're on Tiger's dick. He hasn't won in a decade.
Oh, that's all right.
What are you, 22? Last time Tiger won, you were stuck on your mom's titties.
Oh, there's a belly shot. Mike, love you, brother.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you though. Really.
Listen, we'll see y'all. Mike, go,
Just win some more Masters. If he wins I'll tell you what. I think your $50
green
bet
coat,
earlier. Your
Give him a
$50
green
bet
coat.
earlier.
Mixing a coat or two. Would you?
If he wins,
Yeah.
if he wins a
Stay
major, I'll
warm.
send you $50.
Stay warm, Tiger.
I'll Venmo you 50 in a heartbeat if he wins a major.
Just stand up.
When he doesn't, I want 100.
Oh. Juice.
2-1. 2-1 talk.
Juice
I'm talking the rest of his life.
2-1 talk.
I mean, you would think he would win another. I'm saying I don't think he will ever again.
All right, yeah. We'll just
So I'll send you 50 if he does, and if he doesn't, in a decade I want 100.
Senior PGA don't count.
Later. Later, fam.
All right,
We out.
later.